Come on now. We're going live. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fire it up. Guess it's spicy part of this. There is spicy stream coming up. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport. Fire up. It is my Gold Coast Titans taking on their Canterbury Bulldogs in Belmore. This is going to be the first game of the season here for the Gold Coast Titans, man. And look, I'm really excited to see how my team gets on. I'm super reserved with how my team is going to go this season for sure, because we've come fourth last for the last 3 years straight. But with that being said, I do have some excitement about what we're putting together, and I really hope that it does come together today. Last year, this game down at Belmore was a 32-0 whooping, which was where the Tino got injured, and Tanner had a poor game, and Keanu had a trial by fire. It was a rough game to watch, man, and obviously I was there. This is actually my first regular season Titan stream that I'm going to be doing in the last 4 or 5 years, because I've been at every game home and away besides that. But now it's just time to knuckle down and hope for the best of my boys, man. The preseason is over, and it's just time to go. The Bulldogs obviously coming off a win last week, 28-20 against the Dragons, which was not necessarily convincing, but the Dogs are in a much more further position than where the Titans are, so it would be an upset if the Titans were to win today, but I'm a little bit reserved about the Doggies as well. I need to see them put in a performance today to kind of get back on track to their defensive ways that they were known for last year, because last week wasn't a defensive outing for them, for sure. Giving up 20 points to the Dragons isn't exactly what they would have been expecting. So, look, yeah, I think that this is going to be an interesting game. It can go multiple ways, to be completely honest with you, and I'll talk about that after we go through the two-team lives here, guys. But, geez, moderators, you're going to be on good form today. Appreciate you guys, everyone, for tuning in. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Come on, Titans. Now, this is at Belmore Sports Ground in Sydney. Dogs are 8th, whilst the Titans are 10th. First game for the Titans, second game for the Dogs. The ins here for the Dogs, Josh Curran and Luke Smith, with the outs being Blake Taff and Daniel Saluka Fafita. The fullback is Connor Tracy, with the wingers being Blake Wilson and Marcelo Montoya. Centres are Bronson Cherry and Stephen Crichton. That is a big worry there. It's a good centre pairing. You go to the 5'8", it's Matt Burton with my boy, Toby Sexton, in the halfback. You go to Maxi King in the prop alongside Josh Curran, and then Reid Marnie is the 9. Back row, Viliami Kikau and Jacob Preston, with Jamin Salmon as the 13. You go to the interchange, Kurt Mann, Bailey Hayward, Sitili Tupanua, and Harry Hayes, with the 18th man replacement being Luke Smith. Dogs team I do really like their 1 through 5. Still have questions about the 6 and the 7. Forwards are solid enough, like their back row was incredible of Viliami Kikau and Jacob Preston. Josh Curran and Maxi King, solid for sure. Reid Marnie can be hit and miss for sure, but he's a grub, man. And you got Dogs fans would love it. He's their grub, and that's just, you've got to back it in if he's on your team. But everyone on opposition teams are not going to like him, to be fair. But Reid Marnie is a good play there for the Doggies, but can be hit or miss sometimes. And then Jamin Salmon can be hit or miss as well in the 13. But overall, it's a good Doggies side. They came 6th place last year. Unfortunately, they got knocked out by Manly first week, but it was an incredible season from the Doggies to really turn around their form from the recent years where they'd won a spoon in 2021. They were looking really poor for the most part of the early 2020s and the late 2010s kind of deal after their bit of success in 2012 and 2014. I know they lost both those grand finals, but they still were having some success there. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Doggies do pan out this year, to see if that was just a one-off kind of year like we've seen from the Cowboys, like we've seen from the Warriors, like we've seen from the Broncos, and somewhat Manly in 2021, somewhat, not really, but somewhat the Cowboys, Warriors, and Broncos are the ones you usually compare them to. So right now we're just waiting to see what the Doggies do, if they can take a next step up from what they did last year, or if it was just kind of that surprise packet, right? Now, for the Titans, obviously no ins and no outs because we haven't played a game yet. Keanu Kinney, he is the fullback today, with the wingers being Olofiana Khan-Pereira and Jojo Fafita. You go to the centres of BK, Brian Kelly, and Philip Sami. You go to the 5'8", AJ Brimdog, Millionaire Brimson, with the halfback being Jaden Campbell. The front row forwards are Mikey Fodawaker and Regan Campbell-Gillard. The number 9 is Sammy Verrills. Back row, big Khaleesi Haas. His Detroit Pistons suck, but still better than my balls, to be fair. And then Bo Firma in the back row. And then Tino Fasu Malawi is the captain, and he is the 13. He's back for the first time since this very game last year at the exact same time, at the exact same stadium. Fire up behind the big Tino Fasuamui, as Blocker would say. Tino Fasuamui, not Fasua Malawi, Fasuamui, as Blocker would say. Chris Randall, David Fafita, Jamin Jolliffe, and Brock Ray are the interchange, with Jalen de Groot as the 18th man replacement. Look, if I'm going to be realistic with you, and I'm going to give you a realistic tip, I would say that the more likely option to go with would be the Canterbury Bulldogs. But I'm going to tip my boys because, one, I do whatever I want here, and two, I'm going to support my team, and three, I'm going to back them in. And I do think that there is an opportunity to win this game. I don't think this is going to be an easy game for the Dogs like it was last year. I think the Titans are going to, hopefully come out and perform to the way that we've kind of been hoping that they were going to come together for years now, which they just haven't. Is there an opportunity where they get beaten 13+? Yes, there is an opportunity where the Bulldogs win this game by a long way. Is there a way the Titans win 13+? I don't think so, based off of the defense of the Dogs last year. But if they play like they did last week, there is a slight chance there, but I'm not going to say that's going to happen. I would go with the 1-12 there for the Titans, but look, I do get nervous that last year we got absolutely whooped here. And I do get nervous that although there is a lot of hype and there's a lot of belief and there's a lot of support for the Titans pre-season from opposition fans who say that, they can be a top 8 team or they can be competing there, they just don't pan out. So we need to see it in action. It needs to come. They've got the big signing of Regan Campbell-Gillard in the front row. This forward pack is absolutely a machine. You got big Moaki Fodawaker, you got Regan Campbell-Gillard, Sam Verrills is a premiership winning hooker, you got Cleese Haas and Bo Firma with Tina Fa'asuamaleaui as the captain, but then on the bench, Chris Randall is Mr. Versatile. David Fafita is one of the most damaging back rowers in the game. Jimmy Jolliffe is an absolute machine of a hard worker. And Brock Gray had a great preseason. And he'll be on debut here today. So I'm really excited about how the team's going to go. I've got my reservations, but I'm still here backing in my boys 24/7, and I will never not be here, regardless if I'm in India or in Pluto. I may not be at the games anymore, but I will be here live for every single game to support them in. And let's get it rocking. Let's get it rolling, guys. Get in the chat. Let me know your predictions. Fire it up. Let us know who you're supporting. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Whew, I'm nervous, man. We're back. Woo-hoo-hoo, we're back. Go the Gold Coast. Here they come. Oh, the Gold Coast. Here they come, man. Let's go. Rocket Sports getting around it. We've got... Oh, I missed the comments above. No controversy today, please, Olivia. Yeah, please, no. I've had to go through the previous stream, but it's time now to do this one. Let's fire it up. Kelly Block notice is up the Doggies. No. No, how about that? No. No. You're loud enough. I'm sure the boys can still hear you from wherever you are. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I got a message about that. All right, the Bulldogs are out the field now too. Jay Hayes has even changed his shirt and had a quick street shave. I didn't shave. This is what I had before. What are you talking about? You think I had time to shave in between this? Daniel Bates, I remember the last one, 2021 Broncos. 2021 versus Broncos, very painful for you if I remember. Was that the last? No. There was no way that was the last live stream, was it, for the Titans regular season for me? I know what game you're talking about when we were up like 22-0 in 20 minutes and it was 22-22 at halftime and we lost that game 13+. No way was that the last one, was it? Best Sport Chibino getting around it. Skinner Media says, haven't seen the Titans play yet, so it's kind of a hard tip. It's absolutely a hard tip. Absolutely a hard tip, but come on, boys. Woohoo! Welcome to BK Sport India. You're about to hear me. Skinner Media says, but I do have Jaden Campbell in my super coach. He will perform well. Hope so, man. New Halves pairing with Jaden Campbell and AJ Brimson. Carter Gordon is injured right now, so is Kieran Foran. There's a lot of variables with this Titans lineup, man. There is a lot of variables, but let's do it. Dazmate says Titans by 157. Appreciate you, man. Olivia Reed says, whoa, costume change. Well, it's my boys. It's my boys, This is my boys, man. Jesse Amson says, I got a haircut today. The dude cutting my hair was a Doggy supporter. I'm so sorry. He did a shit job on my hair. I hope the Titans put 50 on them strictly for this. I appreciate that, Jesse. No, definitely. But the ball has been kicked off, and it will be the Titans' Regan Campbell-Gillard with the first touch of the season for the boys. He gets his ball to the 15 on first tackle. It's going to be interesting to see how Desi utilises the substitutions and whatnot. Jaden Campbell gets it out. Oh, no. Keanu Kinney just got cracked at the 8 by Marcelo Montoya. Damn, that's a worrying sign. Dogs are going in here early. Third tackle here at the 12. Negan says Titans by 4. Rosa says finally back, Titans by 14. 14's a big score. Tino with a good run at Jacob Preston. Get that in ya! Go Tino, you bopper. Big bopper, and now Moaki for the way to the 25. Not a great set here from the Titans. Good run from Tina Fa'asuamaleaui to get us a little bit out of trouble. Oh no, it's been charged down. Oh no, this is... Oh! Knock on Dogs? No, they've said knock on Titans, damn it. Oh no, we're under pressure early here like we were last year. Shit, 1 minute in, we're under pressure early. Scoreboard, Ben Chod. Don't buddy Ben Chod me, Ben Chod. All right, hold on. I'm doing the scoreboard now. Thank you very much for reminding me for the first time in history, Jay. Unbelievable, eh? Unbelievable. All right, bench shot. Second tackle now at the 20. Nico said, no! Nico, don't you start here, son. You get back on your ultra marathon. You know, no ultra buddy dog here. All right, so third tackle now for the Dogs, and they're going to be 15 metres out here from the line. You were battering the Broncos in the first half, but it turned around. No, I remember. Don't worry. I remember. I remember. Third tackle for the Dogs. Toby Sexton gives it off. And Viliami Kikau taking it down to the 7. Fourth tackle. We're under pressure early. Come on, show this defense. Show some improved defense, please, boys. Reid Marnie off to Salmon. Salmon back here to Josh Curran, who's 5 metres away here from the line. Fifth tackle. Good defensive set so far. Toby Sexton. Matt Burton. Pass it out. Oh, for God's sake. It's been 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes and the Dogs have scored. And you know what? It's deserved too. Their defense was on point on that first set. We got charged down. You know, we just don't know how to set ourselves up to have space. You know, we saw this with Tanner Boyd last year where he was getting monstered by Viliami Kikau the entirety of the game. Here, we've seen, I don't know if it was JC trying to kick it down, but he got it basically charged down. It went to the Dogs and then they've scored straight away. And the biggest issue with the Titans, yeah, it was JC. It was charged down there by Reid Marnie. It was great work by him. You know, so they set the pressure up. They get some good tackles in. They smack us back in the 10. And then they're able to just capitalise on that and score down the left-hand side. And, oh, no. It was Philip Sammy who unfortunately came in there. Philip Sammy and Jojo feeder. Jojo's playing centre. Philip Sammy's playing wing. Phil's come in there. But anyway, that was a deserved try for the Dogs. They set the pressure up early. Yeah, I'm a Chook supporter. Usually have a sombrero on. So, yeah, headline is done. Feckle. The Dogs are playing aggressive. The Dogs are an aggressive team, man. You know, and that's what you've got to come in to expect. It was a good tap on. Absolutely. There's nothing you can hate about that try from the Dogs. There's nothing you can hate about that try, man. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Marcelo Montoya scored a try. He's had already one. He scored last week as well. I'm not a Titans fan, but come on, you Titans. Someone said, let's hope this isn't a glimpse of what's to come. Yeah. Hopefully it's just you got to remember the Dogs have played a game. The Titans haven't played a game. So this is ultimately the first 10-minute shitter of a season for the Titans, right? So hopefully we can just kind of control it in the first 10, not give up more than this try, and then work ourselves back into the game. Because if we allow this game to get away from us early, we will not come back from it. It's just not going to be happening. So he will miss the kick there. We'll stay 4-0 here. So that's a good sign. I thought Marcelo Montoya was Will Warbrick. Do they even look alike? Oh, really? Will Warbrick's an interesting comparison. But sure. But yeah, Keanu Kinney got rocked there by Montoya. Oh, that's an on report. Well, they should have called a penalty based off of that. So unfortunately, a try has come off the back of it being should have been a penalty. But I didn't notice it at the time too, so it's fine. Jared Fatamoni says, maybe similar hairstyles and hairlines, maybe. All right, so the Dogs will get this ball 5 metres out. Just got to control this early, man. Just slow it down early. Get some aggressive defence in yourself while they're down here. And don't give away any silly penalties or 6-agains. And, just work into the game for the first 10, 15 minutes because it is our first game back. You're going to have those jitters. You're going to have those nerves. And you're going to want to push it past too many early. So if you settle it down and slow it down a little bit, you work your way into it a lot more. Sport Reactor says, Titans have a good attack, they should bounce back. So the issue with what you say, 4th tackler at 35, and I love that people think that, but unfortunately last year the Titans had the 4th worst defense in the comp, but they also had the 4th worst attack in the comp. So it's a little bit of a facade in a lot of ways. Keanu Kenny gets the ball here at the 20 and gets it to the 25. It's a little bit of a facade, and I wish I didn't have to say this, but people noticed the 66-6 against the Warriors and the 46-18 against the Broncos and the 38-36 against the Broncos and, a couple of these big score lines and they go, shit, the Titans can score. And they can score. They can. But it's not as consistent as you think because when they lose, they can lose by conceding 32-0 to the Dogs last season in this exact same game. So whilst it's true that the Titans can score, it's not usually what happens as much as you would think. AJ Brimson, go Brimo! Go Brimo! Go Brimo! Oh, taking out at 20. Fit tackle. This will be a large stream, by the way, guys, so maybe don't have me on full blast. Verrills off to JC. JC kicks his ball out to the corner. Up for Jojo, and the Dogs are away through Viliami Kikau. Oh, dearie me. Over the sideline. Oh, good. That's good work there by Philly to stay inside. Do you think the Dogs will have a cardio advantage since they played the extra game? Not necessarily. I don't think there's no cardio advantage, no. Take your headphones out. Make sure it's on full blast. It's actually not on full blast too. It's taken down a little bit. All right, so 6 again now for the Dogs. That was a good run from AJ Brimson, though. You'd like to see that. But it's just unfortunate that the ball found a way to go to Viliami Kikau and they broke away, which was very similar to what happened with the Dragons game at Wollongong last year, I remember. Got it on 10%. Yeah, well, makes sense. Third tackle now for the Dogs at the 20. Mic check. No. Not right now, man. Not right now. You'll hear plenty of mic checks today that are not deliberate. Out to the back to Toby Sexton, then to Jacob Preston, and Preston's going to be 15 metres away from the line for tackle. Blaze was born with headphones on. Hey, pretty much at this point, dude. Pretty much. And now the Dogs will be 5 metres away here from the line. Fit tackle. Please, a little bit of better defence in the first set. Please. Please. Reed Marnie goes out to Salmon. Good cover, good cover. Get him down. Get him down. Yes. Good cover. Beautiful. My game highlights says you may have made a video of this, BK. I haven't seen it yet, but are you happy with signing RCG? I wouldn't say I'm not happy with signing RCG. I don't necessarily think that it's the Titans' necessity right now. Like, we've got Moe, we've got Jimmy Jolliffe, we've got even Josiah Pahulu coming through. You've got Tino. We've got a bunch of forwards, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's not really a signing of need. It's a signing of want. But it makes the forward pack better for sure in RCG. So, yeah, look, that's a penalty. Come on! Let's go, offside. Come on. Let's go. Good work. Yeah, look, it's not a signing of need. It's a signing of want. I'm okay with it. It makes our forward pack good. We've got a strike power back line that can lack defensively. So if the forward pack is going to set us up beautifully through RCG, Tino, Chrissy Randall, Dave Fafita, Bowie Firma, Cleese Haas, these guys, if they're going to set us up on the long run, good run by Tino again. First tackle at the 30. Tammy Verrills, you know what I'm trying to say anyway. If they can set up the back line, we'll do well. But we need our forward pack to do their job this year as a collective. So, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on there from JC, unfortunately. Favourite stadium apart from Seabus, Flynn? Depends. If you took it aesthetically, you're probably looking at... I'd actually say aesthetically I do like Mount Smart inside. I think it's really cool how it's like inside, man. The best stadium is Suncorp for rugby league. But I would say aesthetically pleasing. It's either potentially Amy or New Zealand. But I will go with New Zealand. I like the way, the shape of the stadium and whatnot. All right, so Bulldogs ball here at the 25. Jared says, so do the Bulldogs have more games in Belmore this year? I would have no idea what their schedule's like at Belmore, man. So Bronson Seri will get the ball to the 35. First tackle. I wouldn't say it's the most worrying start ever for the Titans. I would say this is relatively to be expected early doors. I really would have preferred to be a little bit more comfortable after the first 10 minutes. So it's been 8.5 minutes now. Would have been a bit more comfortable. Would have been nice, but, at least they haven't just kind of thrown it away based off of that first easy try that the Doggies did score. Whole of Bankstown has come out tonight. Oh, well, the Dogs are always going to pack out Belmore. Also, wouldn't you say Belmore? Oh, well, I guess you can say Bankstown too. All right, Reed Marnie to Toby Sexton. He'll kick that ball in the corner. Not a great kick. That's going to be a 7-tackle set. Yep. 7-tackle set. Well done, Keanu. Not a great kick there from Toby Sexton. Knock-on-a-thon. No, this isn't like the last game, bro. The last game, there was already like 9 knock-ons, 8 knock-ons or something like that. Okay, well, that's a knock-on. Holy shit. Hold the ball, please, lads. By this point, so I get where you're coming from now because I didn't see that yet. Please wait until I commentate it first because I might not have seen it yet. But to be fair, he was pushed there, but whatever. Yeah, it's soft anyway, so it's fine. We saw like 8 knock-ons or 7 knock-ons by this point, man, in that last game between the Tigers and the Eels. But 10 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes to go the first half. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Who was the one who missed that tackle? Jacob Preston down to the 21st tackle. I don't mind this because I want to see the Titans defend well this year. Because the Dolphins game has progressively gotten less convincing the more the games have gone on for the Dolphins. Max King, he's starting off well. Second tackle at the 13. Reed Marnie off to Curran. Curran's going to run it straight. They're 2 metres away. 6 again. 6 again. Hold him out. Reed Marnie. He'll give it out the back here to Toby Sexton. Sexton. Hold him down. Get him down. Get him down. Second tackle now. Half a metre short. Please hold him out, man. Show us this defence that you've been working on, man. Show us the defence you've been working on. Maxi King. I love Maxi, man. Him and his family are so cool, man. I love him. If anyone I'd like to see success from another team, it would be him. And Tobes, to be fair. So, fourth tackle now, 5 metres away here from the line. Tobes just in a lot heavier of a critical position that feeds a lot more criticism. Sexton gives it off here to Burton. Burton underneath now to Bronson Cherry, who cuts this ball across. Okay, defense is okay so far. They're holding it out relatively well. There's a lot of pressure here from the Dogs, however. A lot of pressure. Reed Marnie gives it now to... Oh, okay, for God's sake. That's pathetic, dude. Come on, man. Like, that should never be happening. That's a soft try to be given up, man. Like, all he's done is thrown a little bit of a quick dummy. Why have we completely bit off of a quick dummy from Jamin Salmon? Come on, dude. New Rooster Stadium is nice. Yeah, look, Allianz Stadium is nice for sure. The best stadium in Rugby League is Suncorp, though. The best stadium in Rugby League is Suncorp, though. Oh, welcome back, man. Welcome back. All the teams look kind of mid this year, even though it's only round 2. I don't think you could say the Storm look mid. I don't think you could say the Raiders necessarily look mid so far, but they will be more so on the kind of 5 to 8 range based off this form. Yeah, it's try confirmed. Yeah, there he goes. I was going to say, he didn't put the ball down until late. Who's my favourite Titans player at the moment? Look, I will go Keanu. But then again, that could be biased because I'm really close with him and his family. But Keanu is an electric player. I just really hope he doesn't have second-year syndrome because although he played a couple of games at the back end of 2023, 2024 was his first real year, so this would be his second year kind of deal on a long-term basis. So I'm concerned about the second-year syndrome kind of deal where, you know, players don't get to that same height that they did in that 1 year, which is what you saw from Jermaine Hopgood. You know, you've seen from a lot of players. But if you trying to take that bias away, you'd probably look at quality-wise. Quality-wise, you would be looking at Tino. So they will get the kick and it will be 10-0. Jack O'Neill says you can't say the Raiders look mid. You know what I'm saying, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not... I wouldn't say the Raiders look mid based off of their opening 2 games. I still think they're going to be mid-table-ish, like 5 through to 10 is where I'll put it. 5 through to 10. Because I predicted them 9th. Everyone had them last. I never saw that. I predicted them 9th. 5 to 8, I could see if they're playing like they're playing right now. But I'm still pretty happy with 9th. I would put them above the Dragons and the Rabbitohs, though, currently, which would put the Raiders into 7th on my preseason predictions. Skidamania says, isn't the Bulldogs coach like Ronaldo Serraldo or something I forgot? Cameron Serraldo. Ronaldo Serraldo? Ronaldo Serraldo. You think the guy's name was Ronaldo Serraldo? Is that right? Raiders look mid, Skunkle says. Oh, dearie me. That's a big connection there from RCG. Ronaldo Serraldo. Oh, boy. Jared says, Keanu seems to have had some good opportunities as a Kiwis fullback and called into the Māori All-Stars, so I do see a big year for him. Hey, listen, I hope so too, man. You know, I want nothing but the best for the bloke, and he's a real humble man, and we'll probably get him on the channel at some point, man, but... oh, no, it's going to be a high, isn't it? Yeah, if they said he was falling, that's fine. Bit of common sense call there, but they don't usually call that. Usually they would call that high. All right, fit tackle now for the Dogs at the 45. Fotuaika defending wider than he should. Salmon took advantage. That's a high kick there from the Dogs. But Keanu takes it nicely. Let's go at the 10. Realistically, we need to score next. I know it's super early in this game. We're only 14 minutes in, but we do need to score next. We need to take this pressure off somehow. Too many errors and missed tackles so far. 12 missed tackles, 4 hours and 12 minutes. Yep, that is correct. It is our first game back, but with that being said, yes, you are correct. Keanu Kinney gets taken down to the 25 for tackle. Gotta love seeing the arms go up. What do you mean? What do you mean? Fit tackle here for the Titans now at the 33. Like, I'm not too down in the dumps just yet. You know, like, this is still very, very early. 14 minutes in, we are down 10-0. I am disappointed in the start, but I'm not too down in the dumps yet. If the Dogs score next, I'll be like, well, shit, this is looking pretty poor. But for the time being, I'm kind of okay. Kobe's mind says this was always going to be a tough game. It's the Doggies at Belmore. Not actually as hard as you would think in regards to their record at Belmore. They don't actually have a fantastic record at Belmore. Until last year, we actually hadn't lost at Belmore when we'd gone there. So, and it's the same thing with like the Tigers at Leichhardt, even at Campbelltown to be fair. But Leichhardt, they don't have a fantastic record there. So a lot of people immediately assume that these like grounds, suburban grounds is what I was looking for. These suburban grounds have great records for their home teams. It's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true. But with that being said, the Dogs are a good team, regardless of the ground, right? Another offload there for Viliami kick out. Matt Burton's going to run it hard. Oh, no. That's just wild. That was a nice try. That's a nice try, man. Well, this is looking pretty similar to shit we've seen before, man. 14-0, 15 minutes in. Hold on, I'm just messing it, mate. Jared says, like, teams getting their arms up to see the penalty is called. Oh, yeah. So, like, Viliami kick out, sets back on the inside. You can see Mo slowly coming back across. There's a massive gap in between. Bo gets stepped. Tino's not coming across quick enough, and then he gets the ball back on the inside to Reed-Marnie. I don't think the pass is forward. I think it's flat. And it's a try. The Dogs have been better team so far. Why is there a Rabbits and Panthers fan there? And it's always going to be the way with Rabbits. I don't know about Panthers, but it's always going to be the way with Rabbits. Hazer says, well, Titans still can't defend. Well, this is what I was saying. Yeah, man, I hate seeing comments like that. So I'm getting messages galore, obviously. But, yeah, look, it's just, the Titans just don't look good, bro. And this is what I was saying, like the Dolphins game from the preseason, we looked good in it, but the more the Dolphins played, the less convincing that Dolphins game got, because the Dolphins looked bad in round 1, and then the Dolphins looked bad in round 2, whilst the Titans looked great against the Dolphins. So it's like, well, I know that was preseason and we were happy with it, but the first preseason game still happened, but there was less players playing. But I just started to get that sense of like, well, if they're performing poorly with their full team in the season so far, and the Titans were able to beat them in the preseason when they didn't care, it's not necessarily too big of a deal in regards to what that Titans performance was. So it's concerning, man. Yeah, it's definitely concerning, you know, and I can sit here and I can tell you that. Like, I know my team. I know that this team right now is nothing's changing too much. And I need to see it change before I can change my opinion on them. You know, because for so long now, and this is the thing with my channel, for so long now, I've always thought that by going so hard and passionately for this team 24/7 and kind of like not giving a shit what anyone says, which I don't care what anyone says, but it kind of sets up an unrealistic expectation from Titans fans when you have that just sheer belief in everything regardless. Whereas now I look at it and I go, until you prove me otherwise, I cannot tell you that the Titans are going to be good. I can't do it. They've come fourth last 3 years in a row. They've won one finals game in our entire history in 2010. So, you know, it's super early in the season. It's super early in the game. There's still 63 minutes to go here in this game. It's not game over by any means, but it's just a very disappointing start, which everyone can understand. Nico says, yes, fair enough. Giovanni says, Titans are kind enough to give the Dogs a lead before they slap them. Hey, listen, I hope you're right, dude. I hope you're right. That's a 40-20 if it goes out. No, it'll be 24 minutes out. Kobe's mind says, anyone agree that Para have a major problem after losing the Tigers? No one would disagree. Jared says, there's always a Ram South guy somewhere. Jared Troy says, the Doggies look like a good team. They didn't last week, they do this week. They didn't look unreal last week, but they do look a lot better this week. Martin says, Ronaldo Serraldo, brilliant. That's incredible. I love the Ronaldo Serraldo thing, man. That's Ronaldo Serraldo thing. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Like, this is just terrible, man. Like, how do I defend this? Like, how am I meant to defend this? You know, and this is the bullshit thing with this club. Like, they get upset at me because, like, I'm passionately supporting this club. And yet, they... Like, what do you want people to say in regards to this? Like, what does the club want people to say? You get upset at me for passionately supporting this club. What do you want me to say about this? I'd love the club to come out and say, like, what are we meant to say? right? Because we've come forward last 3 years in a row. We're currently losing 16-0 in 19 minutes, and it's potentially about to go to 22-0 because the Dogs are first tackle 13 metres out. And yet you think that I'm the problem? You think that I'm the problem here? Like, truly. Dead set. Skid Media says round 1. Oh no, what's he said? Change your coach. Oh no, it's not Desi Hasler's fault. And this is the problem with fans, man. It's not Desi Hasler's fault. You know, people always look towards the coach, and it's like, well, the Titans have had Garth Brennan. They've had Justin Holbrook. Forget Garth Brennan, he's an idiot. We've had Justin Holbrook. We've had Desi Hasler. We've had Johnny Cartwright. We've had a whole bunch of... We had Neil Henry. We've had a whole bunch of these coaches, right? We've had all these coaches, and the same results happen. So you got to look elsewhere. Why is it the coach's fault? Because the same results happen regardless of the coach. First tackle here, 5 metres away from the line. Get big for feet in the game. I agree, sport reactions. You need him in now. 20 minutes in, you need him. That's all I tackle. Second tackle here, 7. Yep, penalty. Second tackle here, 7 metres away. 20 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I will be here live for every game of the Titans, regardless of how they are. But, you know, it's just certain people who feel the need to blame me for, like, all the shit that goes on at this club. Well, have a look at it. I'm in India. Are you going to blame me in India for this? Am I going to be blamed in India for this? Is that what's going to happen? I've gone to India, and this is what's happening. He's called a try here. 20-0. Is it my fault for this, Titans? I'm in fucking India. You're down 20-0 in 20 minutes. Like, dead set. Jeff Forces, you're definitely the problem. I have to be, ain't I? You reckon? You have the audacity to throw shade at me. And yet I'm in India and the same thing's happening, if not worse. Skidamee says, is he on the bench? Yeah, Fafe's on the bench, dude. Once again, everyone grabbing next no wrap. Allnuts Hill says, how can people blame you for the Titans' performance, man? Got nothing to do with you. Blame me for a lot, mate. Anyway. 4 Titans defenders have allowed them to score. Dove says, what are you doing in India, man? I'm just travelling, man. You know, I thought that I'd just go for, you know, I'm still... You know, 30 is still young. If you're 15, you think I'm an old man. But at 30 years old, I'm still young, man. So I thought I'd just travel the world. So I'm going to India for 3 months. I was in Vegas with Mum for the Vegas games. And then I went to Hawaii and went to Hong Kong for a night before I came here. And here for a few months before I head over to Vietnam, see my dad. First time in like 8 years and whatnot. I, for so long, put away my goals of travel and desire to experience the world because I was seeking validation from the wrong people. I love what I do, and I've always loved what I do, and I would go back at some point. But I realised to stop seeking validation from people that don't deserve it. Lucas says, Dogs beating the clock. Yep, they are. Yeah, they are. It's 22 minutes gone, it's 22-0. You know, I can't defend this. You know, I'll sit here and I'll take it the whole time. But I see what it is. I see what's happening. Christian gets with a... I can't go too deep into it. I shouldn't have reacted like this publicly. Giovanni says, you fly to India, got in the player's head, mate, all your fault. Kelly says, Doggies fan since 04 was a big Titans fan when the Titans came into the scene, mainly because Preston Campbell, Scott Prince, but been a long time since then. Titans always been hot and cold. Yeah. Yeah, they have. Because there'll be times throughout the season where the Titans will play really well. There'll be times throughout the season where the Titans will go on a bit of a streak. But I remember last year when... we had the first game was against the Dragons at home. We got pumped. The second game was against the Dogs in Belmore. We got pumped. I was at all these games. Then there was the bye. We then come home to play the Dolphins and we got pumped. Then we played the Cowboys in North Queensland. We got pumped. Then we played the Raiders in Canberra and we got pumped. And then we finally won. We didn't get pumped against Canberra, actually. Kenny grabs the ball here 9 minutes out, sorry. The Raiders game was close. We actually got robbed in that game. And then we finally beat the Warriors. And then we go on another losing streak. This is the issue, man. Traveling is the best if you can afford it. Absolutely, Jared Troy. And I can still stream the games live here and talk to you guys here. You know, that's the thing. I can still stream live and travel the world whilst supporting my boys. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about certain people in this club. I care about our community. I care about our fans. And I care about the fact that they deserve better than this shit. Right? And that's why I do what I do. That's why, regardless of the fact that we're down 22-0 right now, regardless of the fact that we've won one finals game in our entire history back in 2010, I still turn up to every single game when I was in Australia. And even when I'm not in Australia, I still live stream every single game. Because I know that I love the Gold Coast. And I will always love the Gold Coast, and I'll always do it for the community. Penalty the Titans. Finally, let's go. I'll always do it because I love the people that are in the stadium for the most part. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get angry at this shit. Canterbury says, reckon I'm tired of playing early season games at Belmore. Don't matter if this is early season or not, to be honest, my guy. Booker Olam says, are you in Australia right now? No, I'm in India, bro. I'm in Delhi. Hillbilly says, India's still too close. You need to have a chat with Elon about a trip to Mars. Hey, listen, maybe. First game in, Jay says. Long season ahead, my guy. Buckle up. Come on, Titans. Here we go. 5 metres out. Come on, Jimmy. Second tackle now. 2 metres away from the line. And I know this team. I know they have so much potential in this team, and everyone sees it pre-season. And that's why I sit here and I just willfully hope that they're going to do it, but I don't know what it is with the Gold Coast, man. 4 tackle here, 8 metres out from the line. Sam Verrill, short ball, gets a good flick out. Come on, go, Gagey! Oh no, he's knocked it on. It was a good attempt from AJ. AJ's been probably one of our better. Dove says, nice man, get out there and see the world. Good on you for coming to those realizations. No, I appreciate you, Dove. You know, like some people understand it and a lot of people don't. We're actually vlogging it all on BKRtravel, which is the pinned comment over there. The first video comes out tomorrow, which is when I was celebrating Holi, which is why my hands are kind of red at the moment. Holi is a big festival here in India. So that vlog comes out on BKRtravel tomorrow. So we're doing some vlogs and stuff over there. Brent Nancy says, where they play the ball from, the catch. I don't know what that means. AJ will... Yeah, knock on. Knock on. El Paps Most Wanted says, unacceptable performance this. Same old. Brendan Westling says, if the Titans don't get their shit together, this is going to get very ugly. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 25 minutes, man. Jared said, even Phil Gould sees a lot of potential at the Titans from his podcast. The thing is, Jared, is that everyone sees the potential of the Titans. And that's the issue. Everyone can see it. But it just never happens. Everyone, like, I can see it. And I know these boys, right? They're not my best friends ever, but I know them and they know me. And I can see it from the trainings that I'm at. I can see it from their performances individually. They are good players. And they do have good players on this team, but I don't know what it is with the Gold Coast. And that's why I say, I don't even know how to describe why it's such a consistent theme. Like, it's the first game of the season. I'm not going to, say that we're not winning anything. Like, we're going to lose against Spoon, blah, blah, blah. Everyone else will do that for me. But it's just so concerning when you see the same shit every single week, man. 4 tackle now for the Dogs over consistent years. And then you have the Dragons fan yesterday trying to say they're in the same position as us over a long-term basis. 5th tackle now, 42 metres out. Chances, I hope they have a good game round 3, not this round against my Dogs. So the Titans next week, we play the Knights at home. So it's a penalty, Dogs, 10 metres out. Truly. You know, I'll never be afraid of showing emotions on here, man. But I could cry at this. I could. Zach Hewitt says, welcome to the club, mate. I can't defend my club either. North have won 8 of our last 73 after that loss yesterday. No, I agree with you in AFL. Your NRL team's fine, but your AFL team, I get you. Last week, the Warriors were losers. Yeah, but, it's different, man. You made a prelim 2 years ago. So, even if you get that one season, that's that one season of excitement. 2021 happened for us, and it's like we still made the 8, but with the losing record, and we had to rely on 2 teams to lose to get in the final round. So, and then still win by at least 11 points, which we beat your Warriors 44-0, obviously. Second tackle, just hate relying on that kind of shit. Second tackle now, 5 metres out. We get off into Salmon. Salmon, knock on Dogs. We finally get a break. Skittle Media says, I wish most girls were like BKR loyal. Fair call, man. Someone just messaged me saying, just call it what it is. Incompetent management, underdeveloped and uneducated players. That's brutal. See, this is the messages, I get, guys. I get a lot of messages, man. It really, that's why I needed to leave, right? That's why I needed to do this. Because it really impacts you, man. People just think you just sit and go to a game and watch a game. There's so much more that goes into it, man. But, I do it because I love it. But it's hard. when your team's not good. First tackle of the Titans at the 13. Brent Neslick said, oh no, there's an injury here. Oh no, he's grabbing at his ankle. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that who's injured there? Trevor Chapman says, hello, hello, Trevor, how you doing? Oh no, it's not Matty Burton. No, it's not Matty Burton. Nah, I hope for Bulldogs' sake that this isn't a serious injury because he's clutching at like the back. Hopefully, it's just like if I was to say hopefully something, it would be a hamstring rather than where I thought he was grabbing at his ankle. Oh, it might be his ankle, but it might just be a contact injury. It might not be like a. Fafita is. Oh no, he's grabbing at his knee. Because like that's why I say. I don't want it to be, but like I'd hope it's a hamstring rather than a knee or an ankle because knees are bad ones, and hamstrings are like a couple of weeks. Nah, I thought it was a hammy at first, Brenton, but he's grabbing at his knee, man, because Fafita lands on top of his leg. Someone says David Fafita is too good to be spending nearly the entire half on the bench. Confusing stuff. Is Hasler waiting for the Sting to go out of the game? So Burton stood up there and he's walking without necessarily needing too much help there, so he's gone off. God bless him, man. I hope he's alright. Is Hasler waiting for the Sting to go out of the game? Don't see that happening too soon. Yeah, I don't know what Desi's doing, to be fair. Kieran says, up the Mighty Raiders, great performance last night. Yeah, you had a good performance last night, man. And last week too, in Vegas. Kent Brody says, tough watch right now, but like every year, got to take that deep breath and just power into the season. Results change nothing, still my team. Exactly right, man. Results change nothing, still my team, but that doesn't mean that we can't vocally speak about this. Like, it's just difficult, bro, because I've seen the amount of faces I see that people say Titans fan are fans, and I'm like, you're full of shit. You don't know. Not you, because I know you're a Titans fan, but you're one of them, right? But people just don't understand. Like, there is real humans who genuinely support this team. It's so much. And it's just so hard to know that everyone's feeling the same way right now like they have been for the last 15 years. And, you know, and I get all these messages just blowing up. Like, someone just said, fuck this club. And I'm just like, you know, it's been 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. So the Dogs now get this ball to the 45. I couldn't deal with getting shit every time we lost. Admirable that you can do it. Oh, mate. I don't get shit. I get blasted. But it's what it is. I'm used to it now. Full tackle now at the 45. I don't react because of that. I react because of that. So fit tackle here. And the Dogs will be at the 40. At least we haven't conceded a point a little bit. Fifi must be injured underdone, right? No, they're just trialling something out. Cleese's a good defender. So they're just trialling something out. I look forward to... Oh, good take by Keanu. Keanu, for the most part, yes, he got crunched into some tackles, but Keanu, for the most part, has been quite safe at the back today, though. Yeah, we'll give him that. Medial ligament. So potentially a medial ligament injury there for Matty Burton. Yeah, it's a penalty Titans. Penalty Titans. I'm Dragons, so we have bye next week. Hope we can win. I'm thinking we'll get better, Trevor says. Hey, listen, look, the Dragons, I think that comes at the perfect time to buy because it's been a tough 2 weeks for you. You lost by 8 to the Dogs last week. You lost by 1 this week to the Rabbits. I think that the team is kind of similar to what they have been in recent years. But the buy comes at the right time to kind of reshuffle and readjust what you've been doing to try and put yourself in the right direction. It may be an early buy, which isn't necessarily fantastic, but I think it does give you a good little advantage internally to reshape what you've been doing. 10 minutes to go in the first half here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It's the last game of the weekend. We will have a tipping video coming out for you guys this week. Comeback starts now with that penalty, surely. I hope so, Walnut Hill. I hope so, man. Out the back here to Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell to AJ Brimson. Brimo, good run to the 25. Brimo's been good today. Brimo has been our best so far for mine. Just want some points. I just want anything, Cam Brody. Absolutely, dude. Hey, Cam Brody, I ask you, as a Titans fan. Oh, go Luffy, go Luffy. Luff back on the inside. Yes! Come on, Luff. Come on, baby. Give us something. Give us something. Come on. 22-4 with the kid to come. Lovey will score, man. Lovey will score. I ask you, Kent Brody, do you disagree with anything that I said before? Be honest. All right. So, Luffy will score. It's a good try from him. It's a good try. Try thumping bomb under Bish. Brocky Sports, absolutely, dude. All right, 22-4 here with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Kick to come. Great try, no Burton, no Dogs. Well, Burton's not going to be the reason why the Dogs conceded a try. They might be the reason they don't score a try, but he's not the reason they concede that try. Titans by 10, Jared Ford says. Well, bro, we're down by 22-4 right now. 50 minutes to go. Plenty of time still to come back. Am I confident? No. But plenty of time still to come back. We've had teams come back on us like this, so I'm going to hope that we can come back on teams like this. But I'm just looking for, some competition right now. I just want to see this team knuckle down and be competitive. That's what I'm looking for. So Jaden Campbell here from the left wing will hit the shot. So it's 22-6 with 9 minutes to go. Good kick, JC. Ah, man. If they score again before half, it's on. If we scored again in the next 9 minutes, then yeah, because it would be a 10-point game before half time. There's plenty of time for a comeback. There's plenty of time. I'll keep a little bit of hope alive. A 30-28 score prediction. Lads, I hope you... I would love to see you guys be right. I would love it. Trust me. That would be maybe the second biggest comeback of all time if that happens, because 26-0 was the highest comeback of all time for the Dolphins against us. So would that be the second highest at 22-0? Look, I'm an optimist, so I never go doomsday scenarios. Yes, our big problems have been the same for the last few seasons, but I also feel we are so bloody close to things finally clicking. But the thing is, right, and you're right, this is what I constantly say. We know the potential that's here. But every year we're so close to the potential finally clicking. And then, oh, here we go. Luffy! Oh, it's at 45. It's a good run, though, and it's a great tackle there by Blake Wilson. Oh, pass the ball. Damn it, Bowie should have passed that ball. Chrissy Randall gets his ball to the 40. When does it get too long? When it just is that little bit away, a little bit away, a little bit away. You know what I'm saying? It's been 5 years where it's been a little bit away, a little bit away, a little bit away. It was a little bit away in 2021, and then... I'm not giving doomsday scenarios. I'm not saying in any world that I believe that this team is actually even a bottom 4 team this year. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it, actually. But on Matt Burton's day is over. That's going to be a rough one for them attacking-wise. Attacking-wise, that'll hurt the doggies. If you can blow a 26-point lead, you can come back from a 26-point deficit. We don't necessarily know if that's the truth, but again, I really hope you're correct. So 4 tackle now at the 35. They give it out to Tipanua, who'll get crunched down at the 45. I haven't seen too much of Tipanua today. Fit tackle. Hillbilly says, good thing about you taking a step back is you can bring the passion on game day, but you'll be so busy doing fun new stuff it won't define every day. Well, that's the reason, right? That's why it's so good. So Philip Summer gets the ball at 10. So when we would lose on game day when I was at the games, that would encompass an entire weekend, not just an entire day, because you would leave on the Friday or Thursday for a Saturday game and then come back on the Sunday or the Monday, but you're in the city, the whole trip is based around the game. It kind of impacts your entire time you're there. Whilst you're here, this will impact me now. I'm going out for dinner tonight. I'm in India, I'm in Delhi. I'm going to have a great time tonight regardless. It won't put me down in the dumps, and I won't be looking at my Instagram saying, oh, you're a dickhead, your team lost, haha, Titans are shit, fuck you. I won't be reading that the entire night kind of deal. So it's very good what I'm doing. It's very good. But I do miss it, obviously. I do miss being there still, obviously. So JC, because I've built my life into it. JC whacks that ball up, and that'll be kind of Tracy grabbing this ball at the 15. He's going to bring this ball back now to the 25, first tackle. Levis, I thought there would be more Muppets today because they know they're going to get timed out by the moderators. Para honestly getting beat by 86 next week. Marcelo Montoya with a good run straight JC. That's where I get concerned, man, in regards to the defense in the halves too. They will target him. Oh, that's a good run. That's a good run. They take him down to the 25, though, 4 tackle. Take it from an old, and as you get older, you tend to take a step back and be more objective is the right word. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that from everyone. My dad used to be a massive Manly fan. Now he kind of just watches it for a bit of fun. Still passionate, but I'll never be like that. This is what I do, right? YouTube is what I do. But I get what you're talking about. It's a little bit different, though. That's a knock on there from the Dogs. The Titans are away. Philip Sammy. And we'll get to the 15. If he caught that, they score the Dogs. Mine will be always different because I'm always going to be doing YouTube. But I know what you're saying. Canterbury's silver lining regardless of today. I've got a big smile seeing Tino back. No, I'm happy for Tino. I'm just happy to see the boys back. It's just, I just would have loved to have seen a competitive game. We need to score before halftime if we want to see any form of competitive game. How has Fafita not touched the field? It's a great question, man. It's a great question. Post it back up. Post it back up? Oh, you're talking about Skidamadia. Yeah. So, 4 tackle. Give it now to AJ Brimson, who kicks it through and kind of deflects off a Bulldogs player. Not a great kick there at all. And now it'll be Dogs ball at the 38 or so. At least we didn't get done to 0. At least we didn't get done to 0. Mate, if I was still doing what I was doing going to every game, this would be so hard to be at. Like last year, the Dogs fans weren't bad though. Like I didn't have to deal with Dogs fans last year, despite it being packed like this. A call was bad. This wasn't bad, Belmore. But this would just be so awful. Like flying all the way down to Sydney and then seeing this. The same thing from last year. Sexton gets taken down at the 28. Fit tackle. So big Tina. Get around your Skidamadia. Oh, that's a drop kick. That's either a drop kick or it's out the full. Take your pick, Brother Cherry. Tino limping, is he? Yeah, it's a knock on, but he drop kicked it over the sideline. Alright, so it's going to be rolled back now to Jaden Campbell. Gives it off to Jojo Fafita. And Jojo Fafita is going to be at the 30. I bet you're not feeling like you're going to miss so much this year. Oh, dude. My Instagram is golden, dude. Titans have a good 4-pack. They've had a good 4-pack for a long time now. They just need to show it. Alright, so fit tackle. That'll be 45 minutes out. Full belief or no belief? Panipuri, Gulam Jamon. Sure. Sure. I don't really believe in the full belief and no belief anymore. I think there's I definitely think in looking to the realistic side of things whilst having the belief. That's a lost ball. That's fine. It's Titans ball. Titans ball at 25. Come on. 2:50 to go here. You score here and you're down by 10 and you're not actually out of the game. If you score on this opportunity here, Titans, you're not actually out of the game. Lovey, 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 lovey! Lovey! Come on! Come the fuck on! Let's go, baby. 22-10 with a kick to come. 2.5 minutes to go the first half. It is a 12-point game. Come on. Come on. That was fine there from BK. They lost the ball. Goes backwards there from BK. The Dogs are looking a little bit lost now without Matty Burton. Tino gets that ball out to BK. BK to Bowie Firma. Firma to Loffy. And then no one is out there on that wing for Loffy to burn him. And that's 2 tries for Loff already. 22-10 with a kick to come. Guys, there's 2 of their tries of bullshit. Shut your mouth, dude. What do you mean that's bullshit? Loffy's going to burn down that left wing as soon as he gets space. You know what Loffiana is like. Loffiana is faster than both of your wingers. Like, what's your problem with Loffiana scoring? David Feeder must be injured, surely. Well, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just going to bring him on in the second half, or maybe Desi's just trying to focus on Cleese being the defensive unit that he is. I'm going to have a look here at the defensive stats. Like, I've given you credit for all 4 of your tries, Buster. Grow up, dude. Oh, to the Bulldogs tries. Okay, sorry, Buster. You know where I'm coming from. I thought you were saying that from as a Dogs perspective. That's my bad. So we get the kicks. It's 20-12, 10-point game. I want to have a look at Cleese's stats. Titans, where's Cleese's stats? Cleese, 39 minutes. He's got 22 metres. Don't care about his metres. He's not a metre eater. He has only the 3 hit-ups there, but he has 15 tackles with just the 1 missed, which is not as much as Sammy Verrills and Moe Fodawaker. No, you're good, Buster. You're good. Bowie's 17 tackles, no miss. That's really good. AJ Brimson's 11 tackles, 4 missed. Not great. BK, 8 tackles, 3 missed. We'll go through that at halftime. All right, minute 18 to go here. 10-point game. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better. Still work to do, but that's a good response. Absolutely. This is a great response. You know, that's what I was saying the first 10 minutes. You just needed to keep yourselves in with it. Here we go, Titans! Jojo! Ah! He's been taken down to 25. First tackle. If they can score again before half-time, that'd be wild. Philip Sami now at the 35. Second tackle. I'll go more in depth at half-time. AJ Brimson off to Bowie Firma. Gets the ball back to AJ. Go, AJ. Oh, that's a high tackle, ref. How is that not a high tackle? Gets the number 19 for the Dogs. Sam Verrills off to Jimmy Jolliffe. Jolliffe here at the 45. Fourth tackle. 36 seconds to go now in the first half. Oh, by the way, Jay, I saw that yellow and black little salty comment before. Rattled him greatly, didn't I? Still watching, too. So, fifth tackle now, and the Titans will whack that ball up in the air. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase, 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 Chase! Oh, it's a good tape by Con Tracy. That's a good tape by Con Tracy. All right, so it's going to be half time, and it's going to be 22-12. I'm a lot more comfortable now than I was before. 7 seconds left now. 5 seconds. And they will be taken down, and it will be half time. So half time here, and the Dogs lead 22-12, but it's not as convincing as you might have thought 20 minutes ago. So, firstly, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Dogs led 22-0. Titans have scored 2 quick tries through Lofiana Canterbury to bring the game back into play. It has been a bad performance by the Titans for the most part, but they haven't conceded since the first 20 minutes. So, the first 20 minutes was Dogs, 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 Dogs. The second 20 minutes was Titans, Titans. The scoreline is not great reflective of for the Titans, but I'd rather be scoring later than earlier if you're still relatively within the game. So if you're only down by 10 at half time, you're well and truly in the game because it's only 2 tries that separate it right now. The first 20 minutes was abhorrent, but this is what I was saying in the first 10 minutes, is that you need to kind of control that, not give up too much of a lead so that when you get to this part of the game, you know, you do have that ability to, especially with it being your first game in the season, you have that ability to grind your way back into it or score a quick try or 2 quick tries like they did, and then it's a tie game at 12-12 or, you know, even 16-12. Instead, we're down by 10 despite scoring those 2 quick tries. So, look, I'm positive that the Titans will have to score a couple of quick tries late on in there in the first half. Long way to go here still. You know, the Dogs look lost without Matty Burton, that's for sure. As soon as Matt Burton went down, the game has changed dramatically. Hopefully, it's not a long-term injury there for Matty Burton. But, yeah, look, we take what this scoreline is at halftime, considering what it could have been at one stage. What it could have been. And it was looking bad at one stage. It would have, if this kept going down the same way. Yeah, exactly right. Take the momentum into halftime, Jay. Take the momentum into halftime. Oh, Matty's here, is he? Oh, did you see Matty on the screen? Did you, Skunkle? I didn't get to see. But, all right, let's go through some of these stats here, guys. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. So, team stats-wise, the Dogs have had 56% possession to the Titans, 44%. Both have the same completion rate of 17 from 22 for the Dogs and 14 from 18 for the Titans, which is 77% apiece. 77% apiece, sorry. So that's pretty good there considering what we've seen so far. I don't actually mind 77%. Comparatively to what I expected, especially with 44% of the ball. But then again, that's not actually, you want more possession if that's the case. It's not too bad for the Dogs there with 77% with the 22 sets. You go to the run meters, the Dogs have got 260 odd run meters more. Post contact meters is about 100 more. 5 line breaks to 3, 23 tackle breaks to 15. But you've also got to remember that most of this is coming from that first 20 minutes as well. Because that second 20 minutes, the Titans were clearly, you know, on top of that 20. And yeah, you could argue because of Matty Burton for sure. But there is a tale of 20 minutes in that first half. Now, the average set distance is 40.83 for the Dogs, 36.12 for the Titans, which is not that different. It's not that significant. And the play the ball speed is 3.24 seconds for the Titans, 3.53 seconds for the Bulldogs. So very quick there for the Gold Coast, and they beat him out by 0.3 of a second, 0.30 whatever. 5 offloads to 3 Titans way. We've had 10 kicks to 9. Effective tackle percentages. Both teams are not looking great here. So the Titans at 86.57% with 174 tackles made, 23 missed tackles. The Bulldogs at 86.55% with 148 tackles and 15 missed tackles. So the Titans are obviously not looking fantastic there, but they've actually got a better effective tackle percentage based on the fact that they've made more tackles. So we've got 174 to 23, but the Dogs with 148 to 15. We've got 86.57% to their 86.55%. So it's only a little time. It's literally 0.2 better, but it's noticeable, right? So 6 errors to 5 Titans' way, 3 penalties conceded. I don't really have a problem with the referees at all in this game. I think the referees have been fine overall, and we just got to hope the comeback comes on in the second half because they've done a good job to get back into the game. The criticism was absolutely valid for the first 20 minutes, that's absolutely for sure, being down 20-0, but now it's 22-12, and, you know, hopefully with no Matty Burton, the Titans can get into a bit of a rhythm and pump home here for the second half. My boy Matty James, made it for 22 months, come back incoming. Apparently Sam just saw you on the TV. Apparently Sammy just saw you on TV. I didn't see you because I wasn't watching when it happened, but get around you, Matty. You're famous, mate. You're famous, big fella. Nate says, Titans are fighting back. Good to see. Let's go, GCT. I just want to see us competitive, man. You know, I just want to see us give the fans something to cheer about. I just want to see us actually give it a red-hot crack. You know, and that's why I'm so appreciative of that last 11 minutes specifically, because that's when we scored our 2 tries and gives us hope. It gives a little bit of belief. People say the hope that kills you. I would rather a bit of hope so I can enjoy footy. By having a little bit of hope, you have a bit of enjoyment of the game. Without it, you don't have any enjoyment. It's as simple as that. So I would rather have a little bit of hope than no hope. Suns up 47-15 in the seconds. Love to see it. Who are the Sunnies playing? Who are the Sunnies playing? Suns might be alright this year, but then again, everyone tips them good. 53. Oh, they're playing West Coast, bro. They're playing West Coast. Like, sure, get around the Sunnies, but they're playing West Coast. Someone says, my Supercoach Turbo DC Burton Yikes. Oh, Burton. Oh, and Turbo DCE, damn. I advised Tommy T and he got 21 points. Floor Masters over 20k at Suncorp and 526k viewers on Channel 9 for the Reds vs Waratahs Super Rugby game. Good stuff. Yeah, well, we're starting to see a little bit of an improvement there in the rugby crowds. Dinner burgers for the chat, fair enough. Jab Force says completion and territory. What was the territory looking like? I think the second 20 was actually pretty good for the Titans, but the first 20 would have been nearly 100% territory-wise in favour of the Dogs. Does it have territory here? I don't think it has territory here on this on the NRL.com. I don't think it does. I want to have a look at some of these player stats here for the Titans, actually. All right, so attacking-wise, who's been our best meter man? So forwards-wise is looking grim. Forwards is grim-wise for meters. Tino, 56 meters through seven runs. Not fantastic. But you give him a little bit of leeway because he's come back from an injury. Jimmy Jolliffe off the bench, 8 runs for 56. I'll take that. Not the greatest amount of meters, but I'll take that. Cleese Haas, 4 for 28. Not an attacking back rower. Regan Campbell-Gillard, he's got 19 meters. That's not fantastic. 19 meters from 2 runs is not great. Mwaki Fodawaker, 5 runs for 49 meters. At least he's getting around 10 meters per run. So our best forward right now is either Tino or Jimmy Jolliffe. I would actually argue Tino, even though he's got 1 more run for the same amount of meters as Tino. He's come off the bench and he's played 10 minutes less than Tino. So that's really good there from Jimmy Jolliffe. That's a real big positive. Moaki Fodawaker with a good kind of account there as well, though. But then when you go and have a look at tackle breaks, Tino's got 2, so you're probably leaning with him still. And then tackling-wise, Tino's got 22 tackles, 4 miss. That's not fantastic, but he's making a lot of tackles too, so you're going to see missed tackles. Bowie Furman, 19 tackles, no miss is good. 23 tackles, 1 miss for Sammy Verrills. 23 tackles, 2 miss for Mo. Mo is having a limited impact, but he's having a big impact with that limited time frame. He's getting 10 meters per run, plus he's not missing many tackles and making a bucket load. He's got the equal highest amount of tackles in this game. So Mo's actually having a pretty good game. The trick is to have hope without expectations. Bingo. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Canterbury has to be the fastest NRL player in my opinion. Yep, been saying it for a while. Even though the Titans boys actually believe that Jojo's faster, but we just haven't been able to see it. Territory with 73 Dogs. Hey, listen, if this can equal out a little bit more, the Titans are on. If this can equal out a lot more and be a lot more of an equaliser, like this game could be on. When Big Fafita comes in, he's going to make a big impact. I hope so, dude. Like, without Matty Burton, this is going to be... Hold on. It's only a game. It's only rugby league. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. We are all still alive and healthy. We're all going to die anyway at some stage. Why get annoyed at a footy team? Fuck, it only took me 25 minutes to be fully pissed off by them. Welcome back, Titans. Oh, how I've missed you. Hey, mate, I'm just letting you know that I didn't say who this is that messaged me this, but I just read that message completely out for the chat because I'm live streaming right now, so... Gollard needs to start running into the other direction. Gollard? Who's Gollard? Oh, are you talking about Gillard? Regan Campbell Gillard? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Jay says, make sure you hit the like button. Sum up on our way to 30k. Exactly right. Also check out BKRtravel, Mr. Stream in India. Exactly right. Exactly right, man. Oh, man, I can't wait. This is the last stream of me sitting on the floor because I've actually got I'm actually at a hotel rather than Airbnb on Wednesday. So I'll have like an actual officey space. Hang in there, cuz. I'm hanging, mate. I'm hanging. Giving Dogs fans false hope, I see. I like it. Mitchell, it would break their heart if they lost this game, man. It would break their heart if they lost this game. This team, man, there's nothing like them. Dude, the message, it crack up, dude. They crack up. You need one of the massages. No, Jay, I do not need one of them massages. I'll take a massage, a genuine massage, but I know you're not referring to a genuine massage, you sicko. You sicko. Oh, boy. I just hate sitting on the floor. Feels so weird. I guess, being here, though, it's kind of fine sitting on the floor, but it's just not comfortable. If they lost, couldn't happen to a better fan base, Skunkle says. I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting involved in that one, sir. No, not for me. Not for me. I think the chat's pretty much decided it. Well, that poll's going to be interesting to see. If the Titans score next, it'll be interesting to see how much it comes in. Have you had some random grab your hand and start to massage it and then ask for cash? So I had a security guard ask me for cash. Well, not even a security guard, a waiter who wasn't doing anything. He was just at the Holy Festival. He asked me for cash 4 times. And no, I'm not just going to give you money because you asked for money. That's not going to happen. What else? I've not been in the bad area, as you know. Hellscast is a real hipster, trendy neighborhood, bro. I'm in Sydney rocking the Titans jersey. I'll be the sponge. I'll be the sponge? The sponge? What? I wonder if there's ever been a Titans fan who's actually watched the Titans game in India. I wonder if there's ever been a passionate Titans fan who's got a Titans jersey on in India. Bring on old Delhi. God help me. God help me, Sonny Jim. Can I please get some money? Mate, I need to give you a tuk-tuk gift. That's what I need to do. But I realised that again, that Sam reminded me, and I thought of it last night, and I went to do it, and then I fell asleep. So, Mitchell, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, all right? You just got to, listen. Blame the tuk-tuk driver. He hasn't turned up on time. He has not turned up on time, man. Blame the tuk-tuk driver. Or blame Skunkle. The old Delhi Belly. Haven't got it at the moment, man. But... you're pretty much going to get it if you start eating without acknowledging where you're eating. And even if you acknowledge where you eat, you can still get quite sick. The longer the wait, the better it'll be. The better it'll be, son. The better it'll be. I think I'm going to have... So I'm going 2 places tonight. So I'm apparently going to a social place. And then I'm also going to an Indian restaurant. So... I think butter chicken's on the cards tonight. I think butter chicken is on the cards tonight. I think it is. All right, well, I might quickly go give my face a bit of a wash here, actually, just before the second half does start. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. I'll be back in just 2 seconds because I know that the game is about to start for the second half any moment now. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, keep commenting in the chat, and I'll be back. I didn't actually even have time. I just heard they come back out. Whoa, that light's bright. Hold on. That's better. All right, let's get going. The game's about to start even second half. I didn't even get time to go wash my face or anything. Maybe went and see a dog like Jay does all the time. Or tuk-tuks. By the way, don't mention Butter, you know. He's at the game probably, Logan Bullsags. I'd say he's at the game. Chicken dinner is for winner. Well, butter chicken is literally originating from Delhi, so it's going to be some good butter chicken, that's for sure. And I've had a good chicken tikka wrap this morning, which was amazing. The coffee was awful. Oh, dude. I had one sip of it. It's literally still up there. I've not had a sip of it since, and I won't. The coffee was absolutely abhorrent. Do they have... Yes, they have soap over here. Giovanni, yes, they do. If that wasn't the fastest poo, I don't know what it is. Well, I was going to wash my face. I didn't even get time because I heard them saying they're coming back out. All right. Here we go. Game on. There we go. Come on, Gold Coast. Fire it up. The Dogs are going to bring this ball back. Audio sounds a little bit weird right now. First tackle now for the Dogs at the 20. Reid Marnie's going to get this off to Blake Wilson. I feel like the Titans can just sense that there's an opportunity here. They can sense there's an opportunity. Why not the game, Blaze? Because I'm in India. So third tackle now for the Dogs, and they're going to be 30 metres away here from the line. This audio is really bad on KO. Thank you, Zane, because I was figuring out, like I was thinking, is this my microphone, my headset, or is it? Oh no, Dogs nearly broke through. Kurtman with a good run. Because I watch on watchnrl.com because you can't watch KO internationally, so I had to pay for a different service here, and so it's basically KO. It's going through Fox, right? So it would have just been Fox. All right, so Toby Sexton now. He's going to put that ball up into the air. Keanu, can he get through, get under it? No, it's Loffy. Loffy knocked it on. It gives it off to the Dogs, and they're going to score. Oh, dude, that's off the back of our own error. That's off the back of our own error. Loffy knocks the ball on, and the Dogs will score. Just as you start to feel that the game is going the Titans' way, they're getting back into the game, and you see a knock-on like that. I'm aware there's pressure, but as a professional player, you've got to do better than that. You know, that's on the Titans. That's not even the Dogs. The Titans have just given them a freebie. Loffy literally just drops it. If anything, I would have preferred Keanu come forward for that one. Keanu is safe under the high ball. You know, he's coming onto it rather than Loffy coming across and behind to it. I would have much preferred Keanu to go for that one, but there you go. If I was a drinking man, I'd go tequila or 15. I don't really drink, man. I don't really drink. Like, I'll have a few when there's, like, a special occasion. Like, I had a few at Holly. I'm not going to drink tonight. But I'm not really drinking, man. I'm not. Like, in Fiji, I'll have some and whatnot. But that's a really disappointing try to give up straight away, dude. Like, that just adjusts the whole game like that. You know, we actually had a chance to come back in the game. We're down by 10. Like, we're within range, and then... You know, we open it up for the Bulldogs to score. Like, without Matt Burton, like, the Dogs attacking-wise, they struggle as it is attacking usually. But without Matty Burton, it would have been really hard for them to score. So, we've just given them a freebie. If this gets real bad, you might need a drink. No, I've got good plans tonight, mate. So, I'm good tonight. That's the difference. That's why if I was at this game right now, I'd have an awful day today, you know? Like, I'd have an awful day. And then I'd get a call. Hey, can we come in? We're going to complain about you. Where Burton just turned on the game. He's injured. He got injured in the halfway point. Another message. And we are back. I'm just going to say, join the stream, you muppet. Stop messaging. Join the stream. All right. Have a few for me, Mr. Please, Buster. Yeah, sink it in, Buster. You're going to need to sink it, us Titans fans. Sink one for me, please. Sink one for me. Get one, India. Make it a double shot. Make it a double shot for me. And put it in the air and say, cheers, BKR. Just woke up from a fat nap. Sunday, go back to bed. Go back to bed, man. No matter the result, you have butter chicken to look forward to. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yo, sir. Second tackle now at the 22. I know Brenton right now is shitting it at the fact that he's going to play the Gold Coast next week. He's shitting it at the fact. So third tackle now for the Dogs at the 30. Are you going to the Knights vs Titans next Saturday? Josie, I am in India. I'm in India. Unless the Titans are playing the Knights in New Delhi, then probably not. That is a 40-20 if he gets it, and it is. Brilliant. Just phenomenal. What a great sense of urgency. The urgency from the Gold Coast in the second half has just been nothing short of extraordinary. Nothing short of extraordinary. Nothing short of extraordinary, this urgency. Mate, after that comeback in the Australia Day series, it wasn't a 40-20, so they did say his foot was on the line. They did say his foot was on the line. Still, the urgency wasn't there. In the Boxing Day series, I was drinking from the bottle. The Boxing Day series comeback? I can't remember. I know it was a good fun, though. You're in luck, Blaze. Knights versus Titans in Calcutta next week. I don't think Calcutta is anywhere near. Calcutta, is that Kolkata? As in Kolkata? Is that like the older name for it, Calcutta? If so, you have no idea how far away that is from me. Delhi is like north, central, west. It's like, Kolkata is like, whoop, from here. Kolkata is out near Bangladesh. So first tackle now for the Dogs, and they're at the 30. At least it wasn't a 40-20, because that would have been concerning. Blake Wilson gets the ball to the 35. Second tackle now, 35 minutes to go here of the game. Titans would need to be the next to score, but they get an offload away there, the Dogs. And it'll be Con Tracy at the 45, third tackle. It's Jesse B says this team is something special. Something special, Jesse. No, very fun to watch. And they're down the left-hand side. Marcelo Montoya. Well done, Tino. Great tackle. The Titans get the ball. Titans get the ball after the mistake there from the Dogs. At the... Oh, no. Is that Dogs' ball? Yeah, it is. Titans can't do anything too much about that, but, well. Kick chase is terrible. The Titans just aren't showing urgency, man. Like, you can tell that there's a momentum at the back end of the first half, and they come out in the second half, and they give up a try immediately. They don't even try and stop a 40-20. Like, it's just... The tackle lost momentum. So they're going to challenge this. This might be a penalty to the Gold Coast. I just got back. Any update on Dave? Dave hasn't come out. It's a great tackle from Tino. Tell me he goes out. Tell me he goes out, and it'll be our ball. No, he was still up in the air, so that was fine. Oh, they were challenging the sideline. No, he does stay in. He stays in. He does stay in. So we are going to lose our challenge here. But there's one Titans fan over there I can see jumping up and down. So they're going to still check to see if the momentum will stop, I guess. But then again, isn't it the referee's discretion? Chassis B says they've not had to create anything. We have gifted them every play. We are gifting them a lot, yes. We are gifting them a lot. But, you know, it's very disappointing. Oh, damn it. Now they've got the Tino as a wanker chant going. Tino didn't do anything wrong there. Tino made a great tackle. Tino didn't do anything wrong in that situation. Does he actually touch the line? Show the other angle. This angle will show it. And yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's out. Dogs fans, like, Tino lives rent-free in your head, dude. Have you seen your... It's not the problem, guys. David ain't that. No, but David's on the bench. With the amount of money he's being paid to be here, you know, I know that Desi didn't necessarily care if Dave stayed or not, but with that being said, like, he's a part of our team, and I want to see the best for Dave, so it's weird that he's not getting a crack. Tino lives rent-free in every Dogs fan's head. Oh, absolutely, dude. Like, the guy he's an incredible human, man. He's a great human being. Second tackle now for the Dogs at the 5. And underneath to Viliami kick out. He'll be 3 meters away from the line. Maybe round 1 next year we play North Central Islands. I'm up for it. I mean, what the fuck is that defense, dude? You know, like, why is there such a big hole through the center? Oh, same old, bro. Like, you have the momentum at the end of the first half. You have the momentum. You have everything going for you at the end of the first half. You then proceed to drop the ball in the first, 40 seconds of the second half. Literally giving quite literally giving the try to the Dogs immediately. And then, oh my God. There's nothing that changes. This is an insane asylum. This is an insane asylum. It is. It's an insane asylum here. It's an insane asylum at the Gold Coast. Don't say anything negative, though. You'll be the problem. Lucas says, Buster can't have a forward on that kind of money not playing, especially when they're a game breaker. I agree. Might be bedtime early for your chat. Well, mate, it's 3:30 for me. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon for me. And also, that's what you call being a fake fan. Watch the game until the end. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of games for your Dogs this year. Well, we can slander your Dogs team too, man. Don't worry. There's plenty of games where the Dogs won't be there at their prime beast. So, give me your take. Give me your take. Be careful what you wish for. Lucas says, this Titans pack is really underwhelmed today. Absolutely. Look at the meters made. We'll go through the meters made here by the Titans 4 pack. Where is it? All right, run meters. So, Mike for a wake of 5 for 49. At least it's 10 meters basically per. Regan Campbell-Gillard, 2 for 19. Disgraceful. Cleese Haas, 4 for 28. Not great. 6 for 36 from Bo Firma. Not good. 56 from 7 for Tino. It's okay. 5 for 35 for Chris Randall. Not good. 9 for 64 for Jimmy Jolliffe. You need to be averaging around that 10 meters a run if you want anything serious. This is a great forward pack that it just isn't doing it, man. Oh, boy. Where in the world are you right now? I'm currently in India, Samson, in Delhi. Second tackle here for the Bulldogs, and they're going to give it to Banua, taking out the 30. Third tackle. Learn to talk before you start shoving shit. Exactly. That's a 40-20 if it goes out. If it goes out, that's a 40-20. Keanu stops it. Oh, boy. The Titans pack is really underwhelmed. What shits me is we had 3 weeks more preparation than every other team in the comp, and this is what we have thrown out. Correct. Nothing changes, man. It's only round 2. That's all you got to keep telling yourself. Yeah, it's all you got to keep telling yourself, man. It's very difficult to tell yourself that, but you got to tell yourself. You got to hope that they just wake up from this. But then again, we would have hoped they woke up from it last year. 35 metres out. 30 minutes to go of the game, guys. I appreciate you for tuning in as per usual. We'll be live for every Titans game, win, lose, or draw this year. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Good take by Marcelo Montoya there. And then a good tackle in the end by Brian Kelly. How are the tackles looking for BK there? Alright, so BK, 14 tackles made, 2 misses. Actually really good for BK. AJ Brimson, 17 tackles for 5 misses. Tough. They're targeting halves. I think Titans 4-pack needs an overhaul. Look at the names on paper, though, bro. Look at the names on paper. I'm going to... Hold on. Oh, man, gosh. Giovanni says, not allowed to speak up about it. Just allow them to dish up this shit year after year. Preach, bro. Preach. Preach, man. Sam said, that's right. Newcastle are going to take us to the cleans next round if we play anything close to this. So the only positive that I can spin on next week's game, Titans bought the 30, 0 tackle, now first. But the only positive I can spin is that Newcastle usually pumps us at McDonald's Jones Stadium, and we usually pump the Knights at Seabus. And it's been a thing for 10 years. It's usually flip-floppy. We just haven't played the Knights at home for a few years. But the last time we did play them, we whooped them. So it's a really weird stat, but it's a true stat. I will say, though, if the Dogs concede more than 20 points again, there'll be a little bit of alarm signs because the Dragons and the Titans aren't necessarily teams that you'd be looking at in regards to wanting to be conceding over 20-plus points to. Nice will smash a Titan. Shut up, man. Fit tackle now at the 27. Knights haven't beaten us at Seabus since 2016. That's what I'm trying to focus on. Yep, you've just got to try and look for some form of a positive. And fit tackle, we get taken down 19 metres out. Oh, it's a penalty. Penalty for taking out the kick up. All right, we take it. We take it. You're going to contribute anything positive, Josie? Yeah, Josie, like, at the end of the day, read the room, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get shit from people here if you're just going to, like, talk. So, you've got to understand that fuck the Knights at the moment. Like, I don't care about the Knights right now. Right now, we're currently watching the Titans lose 34-12, and I'm going to look on a positive stage next week for the Titans against the Knights. And the stat is true that when the Titans play the Knights at Seabus, we usually win by a canter. And when the Titans play the Knights at McDonald's Jones Stadium, the Knights usually win by a canter. That's just a fact. Jaden Campbell with the ball. Go, JC! JC with the ball 3 metres out. So either read the room or move on. Second tackle now. Gives it off to Chrissy Randall. Randall off to Kiana. Bit flat attack here, but they might get it working down to the end. Philip Sami cuts back on the inside. Go Phil. Go Phil. Go Phil! Fafita's on now. Is he Skidder? Thank you. Okay, everyone can shut up now. Fafita is on the field. Thank you, Sam. Oh, man. So, 4th tackle now. 5 metres away here from the line. You're not going to get a bite out of me, JJ. Tino! Come on, Tino! Let's go! Let's go, Tino. We love that. Yeah, we love that, son. Let's go, Tino. First game back and he's in. That one's for you, Doggies fans. Tino's a wanker. Well, he's just scored underneath the post. Samson says, what do you think about... Oh, your mate's here, Jay. What do you think about David coming off the bench? Well, I would have liked to see him earlier on in the game, but he's apparently just come on now. Tino scored on the post. It's about to be 34-18 with the kick to come. Notice his wife Fafita can't play prop. I don't know. Keep his job simple and get meters. No, I wouldn't be putting David prop, especially when you got Mo and Jimmy Jolliffe. But I understand what you're trying to get at, though. Yes, Cap. All right, that's put a smile on my face. Yeah, I'm all right with that. Lucas says, Jay, did you watch the game for? You don't even bite to those guys, man. Like they're just a waste of breath, bro. So that's why you just say like, cool, cool, man. You do your thing, man. Thank you for coming on, and we'll see you next time when the Titans play again. You can call us a cancerous fan base again. Like we don't care. So 18,000 here in the crowd at Belmore. 27 minutes to go here in the game. Is Fitzgibbon playing? No, Fitzgibbon's not in the team. HSCB says 10 as a try scorer is what the crowd should be chanting. Should be. Might actually be Titans time chat. Hopefully. Or just have a half that can get Fafita involved how he should be. It's a 50-50 thing though. Like Fafita's also got to look for it too. My Bulldogs hating on Tino because of the Matt Burton origin incident from 1984. So Jojo Fafita gives it off here to Cleese. Harsh! That's a good run from my boy Cleese. That's a good run from Cleese, man. Tough run. Here's Dave, and Dave will get this ball out to the 25, second tackle. 16-point game. It's 26 minutes. It's not over, but I don't see us winning by... surely we don't win like 36-34. Now, I'll take it, though. I don't care. I'll take it. 1984, I remember those days. Yeah, it was great days. It was when Tino and Matty Burton's incident was basically when Noah's Ark was currently being built. 4th tackle now at the 45 for the Titans. It's Jesse B says they reckon he was going out purposely injuring players with the bumper bars. I'll end that too. But like Appy came out and said like, no, it was just my tackling technique, which it was. Which it was. All right, so JC, he'll put that ball up and not much of a chase there for the Titans. Kind of Tracy gets the ball to 15. Jesse, how's the Titans group looking? Like, are they just ripping into this team or are they justifying? Because there's always two ways to go about it. When, like, you've got positives here from being able to come back into competing, but then also the negatives are pretty much everything else. Yeah, obviously he has a lot to work for, to look for work, and his work rate is underwhelming, but moving into prop won't change that. I think it will. I don't think Dave's a prop, especially when we've got as many props as we do. We've also got Tukumahai Simpkins that we brought across. We've got Josiah Pahulu waiting. You got Jimmy Jolliffe. That's a knock-on. Dogs. That's a penalty, actually, technically. But no, it was played by the Titans later, so it'll be a knock-on there for the Dogs. Yeah, trying to open on game day. No, it makes sense, Jesse. It makes sense. Makes sense. So Titans will get the ball now, though, after the knock-on. I've got to remind you, though, Dogs fans, like, The defense is what your season was a crux of last year. Are you a more balanced team this year, or is your defense regressed? Because you gave up 20 to the Dragons last week. There's still 25 minutes to go here, and you've already given up 18 points to a team that you probably believe is a wooden spooner team. So that's the only negative that I'll say here for the Dogs, is that they are conceding points at a much higher rate than they were last year. Dave with some good post-contact meters run here to the 45. So Sam Verrills will get his ball to Bowie Firma. Firma can't get the ball away. No one was following up. Third tackle at 45. So Sam Verrills, Regan Campbell-Gillard. We need some meters out of you, Regan, bro. We need to see you put that work effort in. Work effort, yeah. Work ethic, work effort. Either way, doesn't matter. Tino's probably been our best player. It's his first game back. Oh, offload from Tino was great. Kiana knocks it on. And now the Dogs will get the ball. And Stephen Crichton will get this ball here to the 45 and then flicks the ball over the sideline. They've played that on. They've played that on. They've taken their advantage there. They're going to say that wasn't taking advantage? They spread the ball to the other side of the field and made an extra 15 metres. Hello? He gets the ball halfway at the 35. They spread the ball across 4 hands. And then he flicks the ball over the sideline 10 metres in advance. Sure. Definitely. Okay. So Dogs now at the 45. First tackle. And Marcelo Montoya is going to be at the halfway point. 6 again. Lovely. That's what you love to see. Regan Campbell-Gillard gets away with 6 again now. And now the Dogs will be at the 45. First tackle. I would really like to not give up 50 points. That's all I'm after here. Just don't give up 50 points, which is 3 tries away. Raiders fans pissed me off after last night. No, I'm kind of okay with Raiders fans, man. Like, I got a loser response to me on Instagram when I was complimenting them. I said, like, I believe that Raiders, I tipped them for 9th. Most people tipped them for, like, the wooden spoon. I tipped them for 9th, and I could see them probably being around that 5 to 8 range. And then I got a comment from someone. I got plenty of likes on it, but I got a comment from someone saying, "Oh, you're kidding yourself. If the referees weren't rubbing us, we'd be top 4 easily." It's like, why are you having a go at me for complimenting your team? I don't care about your team, but I'm complimenting them because I actually think they did well. So that was the only thing that was a little annoyance. But with that being said, they can be happy for their team, in my opinion, because the Rays have been good. They've been good the first couple of games. So Titans ball hit. David Fafita gives off to Keanu Kenny. It's first tackle. He's looking for a hole, but he'll get taken down to the 27. I wonder how long until face due, actually, with Keanu. Wouldn't be a crazy deal long now. The Raiders fans are going in the chat now. Just get immediately. Khalees Haas, 4th tackle. He'll step back onto the inside. Nice run now to the 50 from Khalees. Good post contact. What country are you in? I'm in India for 3 months, bro. India for 3 months. But Jaden Campbell whacks that ball up. Good chase this time. And Blake Wilson gets taken at the 20. Still 21 minutes to go. If you want any chance to come back in a high-scoring game, you'd have to score in the next 10 minutes at least. And now Marcelo Montoya, 3rd tackle. I need Kenny to score for my multi. It's not looking really like a Kenny scoring kind of game. If anything, I'd be looking at like a... I'd potentially look at a Dave try in this last 20. 20 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, because why not? Great answer, Skipper Media. Great answer. Now at the 40, and it's 5th tackle. Blake Wilson after Toby Sexton. Marcelo on beast. Yeah, Marcelo is a tough runner. He can be a defensive liability, but he's a beast runner. We really don't care about your multi, Mitchell says. That is a great point too. We really don't care about your multi right now. It's a fantastic point by Mitchell. Like it's a top tier comment from Mitchell right now. And now Jojo Fafita to the 30. Come on, just get another one. Get over 20. Get over 20. Give us a little bit of something. 4th tackle at the 45. And Mikey Fodawaker rolls it back into Sam Verrills. Verrills off to Brimson. Off to BK. BK steps. And it'll be the halfway point. This game feels like it's been going forever. As a Titans fan, I can definitely agree with you, Olivia. I can definitely agree with you. AJ Brimson puts that up. Not much of a kick. Tough, weird little kick, but Montoya will grab it. Question should never be why, always why not? Why not? I ask you. Titans got the ball. Bowie Firma. Go Bowie. Go Bowie. I don't know how the ball came out there, but the Titans got the ball at 20. Okay, come on Titans. Score now, score now, score now. Give us a chance. Give us a chance. Save a feeder with the ball, and it'll be taken down 13 metres away from the line. Second tackle. Off to Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell steps. Go down, go down, go down, go down. That's going to be obstruction otherwise. Yep. Third tackle. 8 metres away. Score now. I don't know how that ball got into Bowie Firma's hands, but the ball got into Bowie Firma's hands. Out to Regan Campbell-Gillard, and Campbell-Gillard is 5 metres away. Only 3 converted tries and we win. Yeah, Bowie! Oh, charging hard. Good defense from the Dogs there. Why not? Daniel Bate, no such word as can't. Why not? And that's going to be Dogs bought the 1. That was an awful play there from the boys. But Daniel Bate said no such word as can't. Why not? Why not? Why is there not a word called can't? Second tackle. Need some good defense here and just hold them back here. Bo being best front row for the Titans. Well, Bo's not a front rower, but I'll still agree with it, to be fair. Bowie Firma in this game so far is on 11 runs and 76 metres. So it's not averaging around that 10 runs per 10 metres per run marker, but it's still fine. Tino with 12 for 98 is solid enough. Especially coming back from an ACL, like that's huge. Mikey Fodawaker is above the 10 per run now. 6 for 61. Forward, yeah. All right, they get out to Phil Sammy. Sammy steps. Sammy's away. Go, Sammy. Go, Phil. Gets the ball. Keanu. Go, Keanu. Keanu! Go, Keanu! Steps back on the inside. Keanu gets it back. Gets it off. Let's go, Jojo! Come on, baby. All right, we can convert this, and we're within... If we convert this, we're within 10. Come on. Shut your mouth, blocker. Shut your mouth, blocker. Forward pass. Bullshit. Try time there for the Titans. Good pass there. Lofty to Keanu. Keanu spreads out to the right. He gets it off to Phil Sammy. Steps inside. Bronson Cherry gets away to the 40. Then gives it back on the inside to a following Keanu Kenny, who fakes the dummy. Steps inside past Max King. Gets to the 25, 20. Passes it back to... yeah, thank you, blocker. Yeah, it's fair enough. Of course it is. And Jojo Feeder will score. Come on. So convert this one. Make it 34-24. At least they've shown signs of being able to compete in the game despite being down 22-0 at one stage. Skidder Media says, Philip Sammy has always been kind of underrated in my opinion. He is a hard worker but can have bad games. But he is a hard worker and will bank some meters up. Like, for example, I don't think he's got a... yeah, see, for example, 13 runs for 113 meters today. So Philip Sammy gets meters and they get the kick. Come on, 10 points. 10 points. 10 points. 10 points, man. Come on. Brendan Eslick says, Kenny is a weapon, create space. Phil Sammy, he hasn't been having a good game today for the most part defensively, but attacking-wise, he's going to get those meters and he's going to do stuff like what we just saw. It's Jesse B says, I love Phil, the bloody worm, man. He just wiggles his way around the field. He is a wiggler. He is a wiggler. So, Jojo Feeder, tonight, 1 try, 17 career tries. We scored more in this first game than our first 3 games last year. Yeah. Yeah, 32-0 against the Dogs. What, 24-8 against the Dragons or some shit? Oh, that was the Dolphins, wasn't it? Yeah, anyway, you're right. I think. Because didn't we score 12 against the Dragons? Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I realised it. Ronaldo Serraldo is starting to get worried. Yo, Ronaldo Serraldo. Not Cameron. Ronaldo Serraldo is firing up right now. Big run from Moe. Big Moe for the Waker. A lot of time left, lads. There is a lot of time left, no diss. And that's the thing. This has been a really weird game from the Titans. They've been so bad. And then they've also had some great moments. And that's a great offload to Keanu. Keanu steps. Oh! Taken down to the 25. And now the Titans, Regan Campbell-Gillard, third tackle, 35. There's a chance here. There really is. 10 minutes to go. Sam Verrills, he's going to run this ball here to the 45, and it's going to be four tackle. Is he related to Ronaldo McDonaldo? You need help. Up to Cleese. I'm loving that Cleese is getting involved here. Cleese is getting involved at the right time. Out to the right. And Jaden Campbell need a good chase here. Not the greatest of kicks because it's going to be... Oh! Oh! Marcelo caught it. He caught it. And Monotalo. Gee whiz. So what we got here? We got Ronaldo McDonaldo. We've got Ronaldo Serraldo. Ronaldo Monotalo. Lakers in 5. So that's going to be a penalty to the Dogs here at the 20. Monotalo, Ronaldo, Serraldo, doesn't matter. Ball's in 5. It's Jesse B says, this is the most runs I've seen Cleese take in ages. Good to see. It's probably because he's looking at all my stories where I'm complaining about his attack, but I'm saying his defense is great. So Cleese... I won't say that actually. Anyway, he sees a lot of my stories where I'm like, I'm complimenting him and saying like defensively, like very, very good. And I messaged him and talked to him after the Dolphins game and whatnot. He sees all the ones, but when I do compliment on his defense, I always do say, side note, that his attack isn't good, but we don't need him to be an attacker. So maybe he's really just trying to fire that part up. All right, so second tackle here. If he wins his Dogs up, hey, listen, like Dogs probably win this game, but even if they don't, you've got to have some concerns about the defense. That's now nearly 50 points in the first 2 games you've given up. So third tackle here for the Dogs. They're 35 metres away. Taken down to the 30. Cleese, right place, wrong time. Wrong place, right time. Cleese, beautiful. Except for his basketball team. Detroit Pistons. All right, Con Tracy. Jacob Preston. Take it down 15 metres away here. 4th tackle. Cleese made his cop a 44-0 loss to the Sharks. Oh, it was Cleese's fault that we lost 44-0, was it? Cleese. Cleese was the reason we lost 44-0 to the Sharks. One player, Cleese Haas, was the reason we lost 44-0 to the Sharks, was he? 5th tackle here for the Dogs. Deep. Held up, held up, held up, held up, held up, held up. Held up. Come on. Held him up over the line. That's 5th tackle, so it's going to be Titans ball here at the 10. Let me just clarify, Martin. So you're telling me that one player, Cleese Haas, was the sole reason the Gold Coast Titans lost 44-0 last year to the Sharks. Who was the Fijian winger for the Titans and the Trials? It was, he wasn't Fijian, was he? Fitzgibbon? I don't think he was Fijian, was he? He's got all the tools. He's super agile, but he just needs to rip in offensively because he has the opportunity to actually cement that second row forward as his. Correct. Absolutely. Second tackle. They give it back in Sam Verrills. Tweet Seagulls won this week too, so Titans Feeder Club got up. Still time, man. Just need to score before the 75th minute. And then give us 5 minutes for a little bit of a rage. Jaden Campbell, so close. Welcome to the torture chamber, Brock. Yeah, Brock Gray getting on debut here. That's a good run from him. 5th tackle to the halfway point. Yeah, Fitzgibbon's Aboriginal. That's what I was going to say. I don't think that he was Fijian. That's a good chase. Chase, chase, chase. Oh, it's a good take from Blake Wilson. You got to commend it. You got to commend it. Please don't say Alan Fitzgibbon's name around here because we're gonna get Skunkle's mate Jags talking about how some Fitzgibbon bloke happened 100 years ago that has no relation to Alan Fitzgibbon. 3rd tackle now at the 45. It was Ronaldo Serraldo's fault. I can agree with that one. It was Ronaldo Serraldo's fault. Why did his comment get removed? Did he lie? Is he not Aboriginal? Oh, that's a good kick. That's a good kick. Crichton chases it through. That's going to be a dropout. Paul Bloke has to make his debut at Belmore. Well, as a forward, I think that's probably your best place. As a forward, you actually love it because the Dogs are a real that kind of team. If they tried here, they win. With 12 minutes to go, if Dogs score next, they win. If the Titans score next, they're only within 1 try. Muppet Hour, mate. Okay, so it was a stupid comment. Oh, no, to avoid any off-track. I'll get you. And that will be Dogs ball hit the halfway point. They slip over a little bit, that's fine. As a forward, there's no pressure on you because the crowd only cares for Tino. Yeah, it's a good point too. That is a great point. The crowd goes to sleep dreaming and thinking of Tino. Jared Troy's come on Titans. Exactly right, Jared. 2nd tackle here for the Dogs. Need some defense here, though. 30 metres away here from the line. They roll it back here to Reed Marnie off to Jacob Salmon to Toby Saxon for Liami Kickout, and Kickout was going to be Offloading it to Reed Marnie at the 20. Then back to Jamin Salmon. Salmon is going to be 10 metres away from the line, third tackle. Needs some defence here. Needs some defence here. There's been positive signs for the Titans. There's also been a lot of negative, but there's also been a lot of positive. And tackle down, 5 metres away. Fourth tackle. Hold the defence. Hold the defence. Hold the defence. Reed Marnie. Crunch down. Great tackle, Brock Gray. Great tackle by Brock Gray. Josh Curran off to Toby Sexton. Kicks it through. JC gets it. Oh, no, Jaden Campbell. Don't pass the ball there, dude. No. Okay, it's a dropout, but Jaden, please don't do that ever again. Skinner says, why does Jacob Preston have Tino undies on? Because he loves Tino. Every one of the dogs loves Tino. They're obsessed as a club with Tino for Asil Malawi. Bloke's been out with an ACL for a year, and they're still obsessed with the guy. All right, so they will go for the short-ish. It's enough chase. Oh, the ball bounce out. Yes, come on, Gold Coast. That's our ball. Over the sideline, that's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball. Come on. Come on. Tony says, hey, bro, how many games are you going to do this year? I'm going to be live streaming every single game, man. I'm currently in India. I'll be in Vietnam and Thailand throughout this year. So, oh, have they said that's Loffy? Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't think anyone touches that. I think that's fine. I think that's our ball. I think that's our ball. It is. Beautiful. Okay. We need to try. We need to try. Tony says, no way, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm just traveling the world, man. That's what we're doing on BKRtravel. He can comment, but I'll be live for every single game here, man. David Fafita now. So I'm currently at Delhi, India, as I'm talking to you. All right, first tackle here at the 30. They give it off to Moe Fodawaker. Need some big runs here. Score a try in the next couple of minutes, and we're on. Moffy didn't touch it. No, I know now, Skidder. I know now. They give it to Regan Campbell-Gillard, and they're going to be 45 metres away from the line. Third tackle. Sam Verrills, why are you in India? Just traveling the world, man. Just traveling the world and enjoying. Enjoying the world, man. While I'm young, 30 years old, still super young, man. So just traveling the world and getting on, man. Oh, Bo Firma gets crunched. Oh, no, that's a second effort there from Stephen Crichton. What's the point of that second effort? AJ Brimson, he'll whack that ball up. Not a great kick under a lot of pressure. And the ball will bounce. And the Bulldogs will just get it. That was awful. Because he can, because why not? See, there you go, Skinner. Exactly right. That's what we were saying before. So, second tackle here for the Dogs at the 18. But it's funny, because you guys will see like a different background every week. Because I leave here on Wednesday. I'll be in Central Delhi on Wednesday. Bronson Cherry taking down the 45, third tackle. Nice, but I'm heading to Euro in June. Where is the next spot for you? Next spot will be Vietnam. But then again, I can change and go wherever I want. Oh, Brock Gray. I've loved his involvement in fourth tackle. I can kind of choose wherever I want, mate. So I'm originally planning to Vietnam and Thailand and whatnot, but no. That's four. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball. Come on. 7:44 to go. Still just the 2 tries. Just the 2 tries. I'm going to Logan tomorrow. Wish me luck. Logan, what a place. Great place. Is Skunkle Slapper or Slapper gone? No, Slapper's still around. He's just doing his own thing. All right, so Brock Gray, he'll get this ball to the 25. Need a good set here, boys. Come on. Come on. Sam Verrills off to AJ Brimson. Brimson back onto the inside. He's 30 metres away from his own line. Still 7 minutes left here. Don't give up hope just yet, Titans fans. Moeki Fodawaker, he'll run this ball. It's not the most exciting set right now. Third tackle at the 40. And now Sam Verrills, he gets the offload back to Moe. Moe off to JC. JC! Oh, held off the ball. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, referee. Thank you. Thank you. Penalty Titans. Shut your mouth. Get away from the referee. That's a penalty, Reed Marnie. I don't even know why you're complaining. Yeah, challenge it. Go. Challenge it because we got the ball anyway. We got the ball anyway, Reed. Challenge it. Go for it. Lose it. Lose it. Challenge it. Exactly right. Shush. Move out of the way. Moe has looked a half a step slower game. Yeah, Moe's not been fantastic today in regards to looking. He does look a bit slow. But with that being said, his runs to meters rate has actually been one of the better of the Titans. Like his runs to meters, he does have 7 for 78, which is over 10 runs, 10 meters per run. The only one close to that is Cleese Haas with 9 for 87, which is a really good knock for him, man. That's a really good knock for him. There's an injury right now. God bless him. Cleese Haas, 24 tackles, 1 miss. That's great. AJ Brimson, 20 tackles, 7 misses. A lot. But at least he's made 20 tackles. They've targeted him. Moe Fodawaker, 35 for 3. Like, Moe has looked slow, but he's actually had a pretty good game statistically. Bro, Brimson is an awesome player, but he's not a half, eh? I don't think he's a half personally, but I also think the first half he was actually one of our better players. In the first half of this game, I thought that AJ Brimson was one of our better players. Oh, it's Viliami Kickout, dude. Oh, it's Viliami Kickout with the injury. Damn, bro. 7 minutes to go. No Burton, no Vili Bombili. God bless him, man. I hope he's alright because he's actually having to be helped to come off the field. Chad, I know you're a million years old, but you're not the most reliable source. That might be correct, Lucas, yes. It's just we know the standard it can be at. Yep. Titans will be better next week for sure. Hopefully, Jared Troy will play a Knights team, which is definitely beatable. And we usually beat them at Seabus, so hopefully, bro. Martin says, 2 more tries, I believe. I believe, man. Come on. We've got an opportunity here. It's a penalty. We need to score this set. Let's do it. Titans can win this game. Do not blink. I'm not blinking, X Factor. Watch the rest of the game like this. No blinking over here, son. No blinking over here. 40 metres out of the line. 6.5 minutes to go here. Jaden Campbell off the Tino. I got a blink. We haven't scored yet. It's all right. Come on, Titans. Get in the chat. Let us know who you think wins this game from here. Can the Titans win, or do you think it's the Doggies' second tackle now for the Titans? 25 metres away. Sammy Verrills. He goes out to the left to Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell off to AJ Brimson. Bowie Firma. And Bowie Firma's 20 metres out. 15. Good post contact. Got those legs moving. Third tackle at the 15. Sam Verrills off to Brimo. Brimo, good pass out to JC. JC, short ball. Offload. Go BK. BK 10 metres away. Skidder Media says, big fan of the Titans. Up on the Titans. Massive fan of the Titans. Massive. Massive. Oh, and that's a knock on. Oh, dude, we had a chance and we knocked the ball on. Hey, listen, I will say there's a positive in this, is that we've been a lot, either the Dogs, so this is for Dogs fans too, you're either a lot worse this year or we're either a lot better this year, because we lost 32-0 last year. It's now 34-24 right now with 5.5 minutes to go. Desi's not happy. That's a strip, by the way. But anyway, they won't call it. He had his hand around it, but I'm okay with the loose carry. So it's either the Dogs are a lot worse or the Titans are a lot better. How is that a penalty against us? We're in the scrum. We are in the scrum, dude. How are you calling that a penalty against us for a time violation? The scrum was there. Okay, Dave wasn't in it. Okay, so he was there, but he wasn't down. No, fair enough, that one. I can hear the whispers already. No. Not at all. In regards to Des, not at all, man. I kind of want to drop kick the ball, boys. That's a random comment, but sure. That's never been called ever. It actually has been called a couple of times this season, Buster. Yeah, the no packing the scrum has actually been called a couple of times this season. It's not usual, but this year it's been a couple. Any thoughts on AJ and JC overall tonight? Like a little bit of organisation and patience for mine. Yeah, but you're going to get that in the early parts, man. Like, yeah, they played well in the preseason against the Dolphins, but the Dolphins haven't given you any confidence to believe in them. You know, it's the first game of the season with them, man. You got to give them a little bit of time. Belmore first game away against the Dogs after a relatively okay, after an okay win against the Dragons last week for the Dogs. It was always going to be tough for JC and AJ today, and AJ was good in the first half, hasn't really done too much in the second half. JC hasn't really been able to get it going too much. But I just think you got to give it a little bit of time. People on Twitter still commenting about Holbrook, man. It's been nearly 2 years. Holbrook, mate. Truly. People talking about Holbrook. That's wild. Holbrook is crazy. 4 tackle off to Tino, and Tino now, he's going to be at the 40. I'm happy that the boys were able to get back in and compete. Not happy with the 22-0 start, because since the 20th minute, we're actually leading. But obviously, this game is not played. After that, here we go, left-hand side. Oh, Loffy knocked it on. He tried to kick it, and then it was a knock-on. Oh, this is a brutal try. Again, we've gifted them another one. Like, it's not even the Dogs at this point. We've gifted them 3 tries today. We gifted them the one dropping the ball at literally coming out of the first, into the second half. We've gifted that one there, and we gifted the second try. Was it the first or the second? It was the first try of the game. 3 tries we have gifted the Dogs today. Truly. Like, I know we had to try just to find a way to do what we could then and to try to score, but honestly, like, we've given them 3 freebie tries today. Jaden Campbell out to Bo. Bo then gets to Loffy. Loffy goes to the kick through, knocks the ball on, and then Stephen Crine gets the ball offloaded. At least Bowie actually saw. Bowie knew it was coming. Do the Dogs score any tries with their own attack? Well, that's the thing. But then again, like, they'll argue that Burton's injured, so it's karma. Like, that's what they'll argue. But yeah, they haven't scored a great deal of tries off their attack today. Most of them are coming off of errors from the Titans. But he said 3 gifted, but we set them up. Yeah, gifted from us. That's the whole point. Gifted is from us, is what I'm saying. We set them up. Gifted. That's what the whole point. Gifted is. 2:46 to go here. The Dogs will win here. For the most part, there is a lot of positives and there is a lot of negatives. There is more negatives than there are positives, but it's round 1 for us. It's round 1. 2.5 minutes to go here. Let's sign Wayne Bennett. Absolutely not. Wayne Bennett should be nowhere near this team ever. He doesn't like the Titans. He used this in a bidding war a couple of years ago. Score more points than my Broncos. Hey, listen, true, Skewer. True. But then again, we beat the Broncos all the time, so. We had 3 wins in a row against the Broncos, so I'll hold on to that one. So let's just say having both JC and Burton in my 5/8s in Supercoach hasn't helped today. That wouldn't be great. 2 minutes to go now. 16-point game. 16 points, la différence. A suspected MCL, so 2 MCLs today for the Dogs. Matt Burton and Viliami Kikau. So the Dogs play the Eels next week. But the Dogs will still fancy themselves regardless. The Dogs could literally put in... their under-6s team and could beat the Eels team we watched today. Skinnermania says, I'd be scared to live next to Belmore. A ball could fly through your window while sleeping. Do they watch the game from their windows? They'll probably catch it. Oh, Titans ball. All right. So Keanu Kenny will grab the ball here at the 30 after the kickoff. We're not going to win the game, but I'd like to score one more try and get to 30. Yeah, I tell you, so the Bulldogs have now given up 44 points this season. If they concede a 6, if they concede a try here, they would have given up 50, which is a lot worse than what they were last year. Just one more here. 6 again for the Titans. 15 out. Sam Verrills. He'll get it out to Moeki Fodawaker. Fodawaker. Tino's a wanker. Dude, Tino, they are obsessed with Tino, bro. Like, Tino lives rent-free in the Bulldogs fan base. It's actually embarrassing. You've won the game, bro. Tino's actually had a pretty good game. Like... And there's a great run from Tino to the 13. Like, I don't understand why this... That happened when Noah was building his arc. Truly. Like, it really is embarrassing. Loffy will get taken down here at the 13. All Queensland teams have lost this week. That's going to be a long thing, a lot of times for the Cowboys. All right, at the back of AJ Brimson. Last tackle here. Not a good kick at all, but it might hit the post. Oh, I don't think so. It's a knock-on. That's a knock-on, man. Nicholas, I wouldn't even be too impressed with what you've done here today. 24 points isn't what you should be giving up, man. Adam Smart says, I'm starting to like my spot in BKRtravel. Yeah, you'll be there a lot. Like, Dogs will be happy with the win, but it's like they've come up against 2. Dragons a mediocre opponent. Titans are a team predicted for the bottom 4 by most people. And yet they've given up nearly 50 points throughout both those games. The Dogs have to actually have a good look at themselves, actually, defensively. Because... last year, there's no way they would have given up 50 points to both the Titans and the Dragons in that regards. They held us to nil in Belmore, and when they played the Dragons, they wouldn't concede many points to them at all. Like 12 points max, 10 points. So it's the Bulldogs' defense is not the same defense that it was last year. So they better hope that their attack is really, really good this year. And it's like, yeah, cool, they scored 40 past the Titans today. Titans' defense has never been known for defense. So, like, they'll take the 2 and they're happy with the 2. They're 4 points for the season so far, but dead set. Like, why do Dogs hate Tino? It's a long thing that happened ages ago. But the final score is 40-24 here to the Dogs. Titans kind of same old, man. It's disappointing. I think Dogs will be disappointed with their defense, but they'll be happy with their attack. But again, 3 of their tries came off the back of Titans literally handing them the ball. The one after the first half, one after halftime, the one that just happened, and also the one in the first point of the game. So you take those away, it's literally like a tight game. So we've given them a great deal today. But, you know, at the end of the day, the Titans defense just isn't up to it, man. Both teams have questions to go and talk to themselves about. Titans have a lot more questions to go and talk to themselves about. You know, we'll go through a couple of these stats here before we go. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. When it comes to tries, we saw Lofty score 2. We saw Jojo score 1. We saw Tino score 1. But then you also go to the meters-wise. Keanu, 18 runs for 131 meters. A lot of those will be kick returns. No, only 22. So that's a lot of run meters there from Keanu. A lot of that would have come from that breakaway too. 10 runs for 98 for Lofty. No kick returns. Phil Sami, 18 runs for 172 meters between 9 kick return meters. Jojo was 9 for 92. You've got Jaden Campbell, 10 for 64. AJ, 77, 7 for 73. 17 for 128 for Bo. At least he was running the ball hard. 15 for 122 for Tino, back from injury. He also had 1 line break, a try. He had 2 offloads to his name and 39 tackles for just a 5 miss. That's a really good game from Tino, man. That's a really good game from Tino. Cleese Haas, 24 tackles, 1 missed. He also had 87 meters from 9 runs. That's good for him, man. And he was getting involved. Tackles-wise, let's go have a look at these missed tackles. Tackles-wise, 4 tackles made for Keanu, 3 missed tackles for 3 missed tackles. Lofty, 3 tackles made, none missed. Great game from BK defensively. 17 tackles, 2 misses, really good for him. Usually he'll be like 17 and 8. So 17 and 2 is good for him. Phil Sami and Jojo Feeder didn't miss a tackle. Jojo, 19 tackles, no miss on the wing there is great. Oh, he was more centre though. Moe, 38 tackles, 5 miss. Cleese Haas, 24-1. 30 and 2 for Bo. Anyway, yeah, look, rough game to start off with here for the Titans, but I can tell you that both teams wouldn't be impressed with this. There's no way a Dogs fan could say they're happy with that defense. And the attack speaks for the Titans for the last 15 years, to be fair. But we move, man. We move. I appreciate you guys as usual. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. As you said, Martin, could have gone a lot worse. Should have gone a lot better. Well, it should have actually gotten a lot worse based on how the Dogs started in the first 20. But you know, from that first 20, they were up 22-0. So, like, we won from the 20 to the 80-minute mark. The Titans actually won this 24-18. So, is that a positive? Yes and no. Like, at the end of the day, the game was 80 minutes, not 60 minutes. But from the 20-minute mark, the Titans actually did win 24-18. So, if they can just get rid of that early 20-minute stint where the Dogs put a score through us early, then, you know, the Titans actually would have won the game. But again, silly mistakes from the Titans. First game back, it's not too crazy, man. Like, it's something that I would have preferred not to have to deal with immediately. But it's simply just not too crazy, man. So we move. I appreciate you guys as usual. I'm going to have a nice butter chicken tonight. Check out BKRtravel. First vlog tomorrow from Holly, which will be good. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys as usual. And next week, the Titans, who do we play? We play the Knights at home. What day? What day do we play the Knights at home? So I will be live on Saturday at 6:35 PM Queensland time, which will be like midday-ish in India. But I'll be live for that Titans versus Knights game here. We'll be live for every single Titans game throughout the year, man. So always tune in. And, yeah, I appreciate you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.